Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next session of the Mariguard Mercenaries. Before we go ahead and dive into what's going on today, let's go ahead and give one of our players an opportunity to earn a point of inspiration for giving us a recap of what happened last time. And Pen, you have been volunteered. By all means, take it away.
It's not going to be as good as our usual recap, but I will do my best.
We cannot all be as good as Emily.
It's true. So, the session starts with the party still in the Aterian ruins. We're finishing the exploration of the facility and also trying to understand a mysterious pool of water with slots that the broken object we found seemed to slot into. After some scientific deduction, Spring comes to the conclusion it is a kind of repair station for Eterian tech, as the broken object seems to be gradually repairing itself when placed within the pool. Luckily, within the pool, there is a fully functional weftin, which Spring identifies as a tool to find strong convergences of the weft, basically like a compass for these golden threads that we've been following. And we figure we should likely follow the arrow on the weftin in order to locate the next seal. After we're sure we've explored the ruin fully, we attempt to swim back up the tunnel we came down originally, although we do note the shape of what appears to be a shark at the top of the tunnel. Scythe goes first, as she's not made of flesh, in the hopes that the shark won't attack her. Alas, the sharks, plural, are very interested in chomping the party, and there is one particularly big shark leading the charge. We engage in a brawl that goes a little dicey at points because these fuckers bite hard and get advantage on things that are bleeding. Spring and Nine get chomped a lot in particular, but a single bite from a shark sends Renata reeling. Because of her generally frail constitution and the concerning symptoms Renata displays when she resists a grapple by a shark, Spring teleports her out of the thick of the feeding frenzy. After the fight, every member of the party is either concerned or questioning Renata's strange physical state. Renata seems reluctant to share, ironic considering how little Renata regards the privacy of others. The party hops back into the diving bell, planning to instruct Captain Naga to chart a course after the direction of the Weftant. While in the diving bell, Aaron inquires about what was up with Renata's face. When Renata expresses further reluctance, Aaron tells her the diving bell is a place of honesty and that he cares about her. And he also utilizes his decadent allure to encourage her to spill. But Renata saves against it. However, Renata is so thrilled to hear that Aaron cares about her, she opens up anyways. Renata tells the party that she is a carrier of a disease colloquially known as the puppet's curse or Velisco's torment, a terrible illness that causes the afflicted to lose control of their muscles in violent and painful spasms that brings about death in a matter of days. This disease also has a 100% fatality rate. Renata explains her village succumbed to it when she was a child, but an order of clerics of Calcioc saved her before she died as well, halting the progression of the illness. She was not cured, but the disease was rendered dormant. Renata explains she has lived with the illness for 17 years and has never spread it to another person, but also admits that she doesn't exactly know how it spreads, and therefore she is always careful about being in close proximity to others. The party's reactions to this information is split down the middle. Aaron expresses sympathy and understands what it's like to be lonely. Side is uniquely immune to the disease as a forged without an organic body. Nine is mostly neutral, claiming that if the Mariguard knew of Renata's condition and they thought it was a danger to the party members, the rest of them would have been told in advance, and they hadn't been. So it was probably fine. Arya is not happy that her choice was taken from her. She would have liked to know exactly what risk she was facing off the bat so that she could make the informed decision to be on a team with Renata or not. And Spring is angry to have been exposed to the danger of a fatal illness without consent, citing her family and her other responsibilities and that they matter too. And that Renata's decision to keep that information to herself was selfish. Renata apologizes and says she understands, saying if anyone is truly unable to work with her anymore, that she'll find a way back to the Marigard. Aaron is particularly affronted by Arya and Spring's responses, and the diving bell falls into awkward silence, broken only by Nine's attempt at an awkward dragon joke. The party makes it back up to the ship. Aaron and Renata go down below, where Aaron insists that he wants to utilize his warlock ability to experience Renata's senses, stating he wants to share her pain and that no one deserves to be alone. Renata assents, and Aaron touches her briefly to connect with her senses, and the onslaught of pain threatens to knock him unconscious. Instead, he just throws up on the floor. After he comes back to his own senses, without a word, Aaron tries to hug Renata, and she reflexively pushes him away at first, but with a natural 20 persuasion roll, Renata breaks down into the hug. Scythe appears at this moment, and with a gesture from Aaron, she joins the group hug. On deck, Spring fills in Captain Naga about the Wefton, and while he doesn't understand the compass, he acquiesces. Nine turns into a dragon, just to feel the breeze on his scales. And Arya tells the captain and Obi that if they want to know why everybody's in such a weird mood, they should go ask Renata because she's petty. And then while that's happening, Spring and Arya have a conversation about like the revelation with Renata's illness, and Spring basically tells Arya that she's grateful that Arya's there because Spring ends up always kind of at odds with the moral dominance of the party being let's do the right thing or let's do the foolish thing because that's what a good person would do, where Spring is more practical and is just trying to see herself to survive and get paid so that she can support her family, which is an objectively good thing. But she appreciates having the backup of Arya as like another kind of pragmatic presence in this party and is generally a slave to their emotions. And eventually Nine joins that conversation as well, turning back from a dragon to just basically say, you know, it is what it is. We can't change what has happened, and nothing bad has happened, and he doesn't feel like there's any use being angry over it, but Spring feels very justified in being angry about being deceived by a mission, basically. Obi and Naga go downstairs. They talk to Renata. She admits the situation, and neither of them seem too perturbed by it. Naga's just like, I don't want any of you touching me anyways, and if one of you dies from this illness, we're just throwing you overboard. So, like, tell me when there's a real problem. And he goes back up top, and Obi does as well. Renata leaves the room to allow Scythe and Aaron to talk. And when she does step out, Aaron does collapse from the brief but powerful experience of pain he got from her. And Scythe just scoops him up like a little baby and asks him what the deal is. And Aaron explains that he knows she doesn't really approve of his self-sacrificial tendencies, but that maybe she's going to be mad about making the choice that he did, but he didn't care because it was so important to him that risking being infected by this potentially fatal disease was less important than kind of reassuring Renata that she wasn't alone. And Scythe said that it was foolish, but it was brave and it made sense, and she wasn't upset about it. And during that conversation, Aaron sees Turn doing a little tippy-tappy sway on her feet, like with this kind of coy, like, I know something you don't know, little dance, and basically tells Aaron, you know, we'll talk later, but this is going to be so fun. And when they do talk later, Turn basically says that there's going to be an important decision or a choice that Aaron's going to make, and it's going to affect Renata's life. And who the hell knows what that means? Only Turn. But we left off getting into the evening. The ship has charted its course to follow the Wefton, and things are awkward on the ship right now.
Turtle, yeah. Okay.
Awkward turtle.
Well done. You've earned your point of inspiration, so go ahead and clock
Thanks.
that. Welcome. Let's go ahead and hop in. Let's see. It is, well, early evening aboard the Water Witch. As the ship is coasting, easily cruising through the waves under the careful guidance of Captain Naga, all of you are in your, well, last declared locations, which were mostly, I believe, Spring and Arya were up on deck. Nine's being somewhere also, but no longer in dragon form, if I recall. Mm-hmm. Scythe, Aaron, and Rana are below deck. And Oberon, the NPC you rescued, is attempting to make himself useful. Albie, the Kenku lookout, is up in the crow's nest once more, paying attention out as the ship is making its general voyage. And in this moment, I would like one of you to roll me a d6.
That's it.
I'll jump on
Am I
it.
still cradling Aaron like a baby?
How about a 1?
Did you ask if you can stop cradling Aaron?
She said, am I still?
I was
That's
just
on
checking
you,
to see if I
Scythe.
was still doing that. I don't remember whether we stopped.
That is up to you.
Okay.
I cannot control what you do,
Okay.
and I wouldn't dare to.
All right.
So really, I guess it's up to you if you're still carrying Aaron, and I suppose it's lightly up to Aaron, but probably not.
I doubt he's trying to stop Scythe from doesn't really
Might be
seem
right.
like it.
You might be right.
You rolled a 1 on the d6. Okay. The surf is unstable and unsteady. It started out calm when you guys got off the diving bell and back onto the main deck of the ship, but since then it has gotten much more turbulent. The waters crash up over the edges of the deck, making it hard to maintain your footing. It is not storm waters yet, but it is clear that the ocean is unsteady, and it is likely that there is a storm a-coming. As this is happening, those of you who are on deck, you hear Captain Naga say, "All of you need to get all of those supplies and cargo tied down. Anything that goes overboard is your problem. You're not my crew, or I would have yelled at you more prudently. So could you please secure those?"
Spring will just like wordlessly start doing that.
Oh, Renata, you come up on deck?
Yeah, like a picked dog, but she's just not making eye contact, but she's obviously going to help. That's her whole prerogative.
Spring, what's the vibe? Because you're hurt. Like, you're still beat up from dealing with the sharks. What's the vibe around Spring right now? Seeing Renata, the whole conversation that happened in the diving bell, and then, you're still wounded.
So I think we did heroic recovery. Yeah, we did
We heroic
I'm-
recovered, and 9 healed us with a dragon spirit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I'm at full, but I'm like I imagine I still have like bruises and
But
shit.
emotionally.
Okay, if you're at full, then I need to update your foundry. Hold on.
Okay.
Because
My bad.
it doesn't show that for me.
Yeah,
That's
it does
okay.
look like you were kicked to shit.
Sorry, I have it
He's
on.
about to fall over.
Yeah, Spring like let's put it this way. Spring has never been great about hiding her emotions. Like
Oh,
that's
we
not
know.
like a thing she's good at. And so she already kind of looked in her sort of like neutral mask, and then Renata kind of comes up, and it is very clear that she is disappointed that Renata didn't stay down below deck longer. And she like basically Renata like goes toward one of the goes toward like one of whatever it is that she's going to tie down, and Spring immediately goes the other side of the ship, like as far away from Renata as possible.
You both immediately hear, "Storm's coming. Always is."
Poignant.
Yeah.
Arya's gonna also just get to work tying down things when she was yelled at.
Spring will say kind of under her breath, but also sort of to our faithful lookout, "Time to regret something else."
Smoke bomb. In that moment, everyone who's tying something down, please give me a survival check. And depending on how many of you do, I might need more of them.
Ooh.
Are you a dragon right now, Nines?
No.
Okay.
Are we rolling?
22.
I don't think Aaron and I heard.
Aaron and Scythe. Okay, hold on. Aaron and Scythe, you guys were below deck when the call to tie down cargo came out. Would you have gone up above deck to help, or would you be cradling Aaron and rocking him?
No, I heard the command or the request to tie stuff down. I would have gently set Aaron down and prompted upstairs
Okay.
to start helping. So I'll roll a survival as well.
Aaron, roll me a con save.
I thought I already did that.
That's not what
This
we
is a
want to
new
hear.
one.
Yeah, I need a new one.
I ain't good.
As
R.I.P.
yeah, a 9. Okay, so Aaron, as you are set down, whether it be on a cot or a crate or the floor or your vomit, wherever you are set down,
He
They
cleaned
cleaned
up
it
his
up?
vomit. I very specifically remember RP and cleaning up his vomit.
apologies, amendment, the floor, the recently cleaned floor. When you go to stand up, you don't feel the pain that you felt when you shared senses with Renata at the moment. But you feel the strange after effects that pain had on your muscles all over again. Your legs twitch and shake. Your joints seem to almost rattle against each bone. It is a bizarre sensation. And you don't know if it's from her, from that experience, or just in your mind. But as you go to stand up, your back twinges and twitches in a very strange way, one you've never felt before.
Okay.
It's begun.
Oh, God. I have no clue what to do with this. Oh, no.
Just ignore it. Rub some dirt on it.
It's a very clean ship. Captain Naga does a very good job. There's no dirt. How dare you?
Okay, actually, so my back twinges. And do I know anything about the progression?
Are you proficient in medicine?
No, I can't remember if we talked about it, though.
Oh, they did talk about it, but there was no description as to what the actual progress of what the disease
She just
looked
said
like.
4 days, a couple days. She didn't say it starts with this and then with
You
this.
can roll a history check to see if you might have heard something about it, but it's slim. The DC is very high.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You've never heard of this before this encounter.
Whether it.
Okay, on the twinge, I think Aaron would probably turn and just be like, turn. Because I remember talking with Turn and being like, what are the odds that I have it? And I swear I remember her saying that wasn't a concern.
Mm-hmm.
But laughing about what could happen. I'm sorry, I'm kind of externally processing what I remember now. I should have listened.
No worries, take your time.
Let
me know when we're involved.
Yeah. Okay, you're
involved. To be fair, a concern to her is probably not.
That's true.
That's also true.
How dare you play with my words? See them for what they are.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron would process that, though. So he would, upon feeling the strange twinge, be like, turn.
Yes?
Turn.
How can I help you, my child?
I'm just felt a very strange thing. I hope I'm not getting that illness. Now, I want to be very clear. When I told you I was worried and that I was going to get it, you said that's not a concern. Does that mean I don't have it, or...
Do I look like an herbalist or an apothecarian?
You look like someone who knows the answer to this question.
Then your eyes deceive you. How could I possibly know?
She's smiling, isn't she? Yes.
I am glad that came through in my voice.
Yeah. Well, your words say you don't, but your smile says you do, and are very happy.
Oh, how often do I lie to you?
I don't know.
I don't lie to you. I'm a devil. We don't do that.
Okay.
Our tricks are by omission, never outright lie.
Okay, well, cool. Guess I will ignore this and hopefully not meet you face to face in 4 days, you know?
Oh, I'm certain if you did have it, you would know sooner than 4 days.
Yeah, me too. All right, that was a figure of... I'm going up to tie things down. Thank you
good.
for this information.
I do love to watch you walk away.
Just, God, I hate giving you the satisfaction. I'm grumbling this as I walk up.
Okay.
I was walking away before you said it.
And I was just reminding you of the view.
Oh, I feel dirty. I'll go up and help tie things down.
Good, Rise. It was dirty. You go upstairs. You help tie things down. With that 9 on con, every movement, it feels like a fever ache. It's not comfortable. But you don't know if it's from this disease, if it's psychosomatic, if it's something in your head, or if it's entirely caused by your own paranoia about the events of what just happened. Roll me a survival at disadvantage.
Great. Just do the
Disadvantage,
roll.
huh?
Yeah, so you guys watch Aaron like slowly, like old man, climb up the stairs up on deck, reach like some netting that's come loose, and as he begins to tie it together, that's not a knot at all. Like the ropes are kind of twisted around each other, and as soon as he walks away from it to go to the next one, you visibly watch the ropes just like come undone. That's what a 4 looks like on survival.
9 will be right behind him, just
Following
all right.
after him.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 9, go ahead and roll and a survival to see if you can right that mistake.
Yeah, we're good.
Jeez.
Are you trying to hide from Aaron that you're doing that?
No, he's just following along.
All right,
He
so
doesn't say
Aaron,
anything.
you crouch down to tie something else, and you glance over and you see 9 just immediately tie up what you just tied. Only it looks much tighter, much more secure as he finishes. You immediately hear, "Oh, isn't that petty?"
He's gonna just shake his head and keep tying his knots. He's gone through too much to even have a barb for 9 right now, and everything apparently hurts. So I'm just gonna
Apparently.
keep doing the best I can.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. I need to look at our survival checks so far. We have a 19, we have a 23, we have a 27 to undo that 4. Okay.
I did 22.
15, 22. I need 2 more survival checks. They could be from anybody
I'll
except
do it.
Aaron, because his are getting redone. Go ahead, Renata.
26.
26. Holy guacamole. One more, please. Scythe. Okay.
Just do it.
Scythe, throw me a deck save.
Yeah, that was not a good one. Okay, yeah, I can roll a dex save.
Could you see it coming?
I see it coming.
Yeah, you can see it coming. You can have advantage from being a barbarian. You almost get conked on the head as you're tying the main jib of the mast. You're tying it down nice and tight, and as you do, you miss
Boom's about to
seeing
go to the head.
Captain Naga like turn with the wefton and says, "Oh, changing heading." And as he does, he like whips the helm around, and the whole thing just like right over you, and you just go whoa, like almost knocks the shit out of you, but you manage to get underneath it just in time. As you do that, the rope immediately comes undone that you had tied, and swings wide across the deck, nearly clobbering. In this case, it would be Renata or 9. Both
Oh, good.
almost get whipped by this big,
Cool.
thick rope, but don't. It's close, but it just barely misses. You have to redo that survival check, please. But you did manage to prevent yourself from injury from that poor roll. So well done. 21. Okay. You climb up the mast of it, you grab the rope, you pull it back down, then you get it tied up nice, and you feel confident everything on the deck is secure as the ship is rocking. In that moment, the sun's set. Okay. Everyone give me a deck save.
Oh, good.
What
Do
did
I
we
see
do
it coming?
wrong?
It's not good.
Yes, you see it coming.
Is it the storm?
Okay. Renata.
Before you say anything, I might use. Let me see if I have Dark One's Own Luck. I might try to save on this one.
Go ahead.
I'm just checking to see if I have it up still. Features. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Roll.
All right.
Okay, mine's a 22.
Nice.
The DC was
Jeez.
15. And so, in this case, everyone, it was either a very severe pass or fail. Scythe, you succeed. Spring, you fail. Arya, you succeed. Aaron, you succeed. Class, you succeed. Pen, you fail.
Pen.
Yeah, the player fails. I need you to
Just get
fall
knocked
out of your
over.
chair, please. No.
Okay. I'm a method actor.
I'm reading the name off the thing. I apologize. The instant the suns both set, Pyrrhus drips beneath the horizon first as you guys are tying off all these ropes and securing all the cargo on the deck. The instant Tyrrhus, the bright blue sun, sinks below the horizon. Those of you with a passive perception of 20 or higher catch this wave that seems to originate on the horizon where Tyrrhus set beneath it. And as it does, this wave of water is like hurtling towards the ship insanely fast. And as it does, it slams into the side of the boat. And everyone who failed, you are cast off the edge of the ship.
Oh.
Everyone who succeeded, you are knocked prone, but you are managed to stay on the boat as the water witch is suddenly knocked completely to its side. So, Renata and I believe it was Spring, you both are immediately cast into the waters. Just the suddenly loud noise and the of water just surrounding you. I need both of you to make an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics.
23. Spring is going to put the hood up of her cloak.
13. Can I use agonizing might on this?
If you'd like to.
I'd like to live.
Okay.
Oh,
Spring, pulling the cloak up is an action, and at the moment you are surprised.
gotcha.
23.
Okay. Athletics from Spring was a 23, and your improved athletics. Okay, roll me a con save.
Both of us?
Both
No,
us?
no, just Renata.
Oh, right.
You did the thing, so now you got to do the
I
thing.
did the thing. Natural 1.
Oh. Renata.
Oh. Oh?
Okay.
You said that.
Hold on a minute. Renata, you immediately take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Owie.
With a 23, you succeed on the athletics check. So as you both crash into the water, you are immediately sunk 10 feet below the surface of the ocean. But you manage to keep yourselves oriented to see which way the water witch is sailing. And it's not really moving. You notice immediately this massive wave that has torn through and moved the entire ship. It has done some damage. And by some damage, the rudder is gone. The sails are still at half, which means that once the ship resettles in the water, it's going to start moving again. You have a moment to swim back up on the ship. I need you both to roll initiative.
Okay.
I have bad initiative.
Not great.
Okay, I rolled okay. 13.
Okay, you are contesting the ship. So I'm going to roll the ship's
back.
initiative. I'm using the dice that were in
Those
the hammer.
rolled really good.
And these roll bombs, so we'll find out. Okay. Spring, you watch as Renata surges forward up to the ship, and immediately Renata seems to have fallen closer to the ship in the water, and she manages to get a hand on the rope net that wraps around the side of the ship down to its hull, all the way down to the keel. And Renata has a grip on it. But as soon as you get yourself oriented and you begin to reach up to pull the hood, you watch as suddenly the wind catches in the mast and the entire ship just like lurches forward away from you.
You have a swim speed with that hood.
Yep. Okay. Do I have an action?
Yes, you now have an action.
How far away is the ship from me?
In this moment, the ship just took its full move, as it had its turn just before you, but just after Renata. So it is 110 feet away from you.
Ooh. Okay. I can't vortex warp myself, right? It has to be another creature?
Who says that?
It says you magically trace space around another creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a constitution save, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it doesn't say me. It says another creature.
Huh. Then yeah, I guess you have to do it to somebody else. Interesting.
Yes, I can't. Cool. All right, that
That's a
helpful.
remarkably useful spell for somebody else.
Right? For somebody else. All right, well, that doesn't apply to me.
Specifically not. That's unfortunate.
Specifically not. I would also like to be real. I have heavy armor on.
Sure, but you have the cloak. Like, the heavy armor is
Yeah.
something you're used to wearing. It is not a
Okay.
hindrance to you when you're swimming.
But I have to. But I have to. I have to choose between taking an action to put my hood up or just swimming for it.
So you can swim with an athletics just using your movement. But when your hood is not up, your swim speed is half your movement speed.
Right.
You gotta put that hood up.
All right. I'm gonna spend the action to put my hood up and hope that I can make up the difference.
What
Is
is...
there anything people on board the ship can be doing?
Oh, don't you worry. We'll be getting to you guys in a moment.
Okay, just
I haven't forgotten about you. Just a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my cloak up. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hood up and use my movement to swim like hell.
Okay, what's your
And
swim speed with the cloak?
I only have 30 feet of walking.
It's 60.
Is it 60
It's
with
60.
the cloak? It might be 60 with the cloak. Hang on, let me
I
check.
re-listened to the session today.
Oh, amazing. Cloak of the Manta Ray. Yep, swim speed of 60 feet. So I am going to swim 60 feet closer.
Okay. Back aboard the ship after Spring Spencer returned, swimming after the boat. Everyone, you're prone. That includes the captain. That includes Albie. Up on the crow's nest, Albie's like just on his back, trying to get back up. The entire ship has been rocked by this massive, seemingly rogue wave that emerged on the horizon and slammed all the way into you.
What the fuck, Tiras?
Yeah, the sun itself actually just
I'm
into
just
the
following
water.
the coincidences.
Exactly. As the ship is now righting itself, it's slowly settling back down its keel, re-submerging as deep as it can into the water. The instant it does, the whole ship lurches as the heavy winds catch in the sail. Everyone who succeeded that dexterity saving throw by 5 or more, which I believe was everyone but Aaron, you all can get up on this round. Aaron, you are like prone and you're like sliding down the side of the ship. You're still on the deck, but you have to like catch yourself for the first part of your turn.
That's because I failed a survival check? Because
No.
the dex check, I got a 22.
Right,
'cause
and
my
you said the
dark ones
DC
don't
was
look.
15.
I'm sorry. Then everyone did it. Never mind. I thought you had a 19. I don't know why I thought that. Apologies. You all get up. You all can act on this turn. As the ship has basically thundered along the water, getting fully pushed by this heavy wind that seems to have come from nowhere, as if it was accompanying that wave originating all the way on the horizon. In this moment, I'm going to go ahead and ask you all to roll initiative. Let me go ahead and put you in the order first before you do so. You're okay. I had gotten you in there just in time. This is mostly just for an order of how you guys are going to act. And last, we need Scythe. Scythe, can I get your initiative? Sal, step away. Sal's muted.
No, sorry. My Discord was shitting the bed, and I was trying to get it to work. So I'm rolling initiative?
Yes.
Well, I hit it, but it doesn't appear to be going through.
I'll just roll it on Foundry.
Thank you.
Okay. Aaron, you go first. Aaron, as the ship is lurching forward, you manage to get back up on your feet. It seems as though all the aches and pains are forgotten in this moment as the adrenaline just hits right in this split second. As it does, the entire sky is roiling black as though a storm has hit out of fucking nowhere. There's no rain, there's no thunder, there's no lightning yet, but there is heavy wind, and it is pushing the boat impressively fast on a different heading than what you were traveling before. You know Renata and Spring went overboard. You don't know exactly where they are. What do you do?
Did I see where they went over?
Yeah, the entire ship tipped almost 40 degrees starboard. You know that they went over on that side. They're off, for those of you, for the layman, the right side of the ship.
Okay. I think Aaron would not jump over like he would probably do in the past, but run to the other side and run to the other side and start trying to scan the water and try to find them.
Roll investigation.
See if I can see them. God damn it.
As you're looking over the side of the ship, there's so much mist, there's so much cold spray in your face. You hear directly below you the scrabbling of Renata on the network. The network on the side of the ship.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to figure out who I would be able to find him. I think I would probably actually yell. Aaron would yell Spring and Scythe to get over here quickly because I feel like
Spring
can
is.
find him and get him. Oh, Spring's off.
Spring's off the boat.
That's right.
Spring knows exactly where she is.
Yeah, Spring is very aware of where she is.
Well, then in a panic, Aaron would immediately just start yelling for Scythe because that's who he turns to in a panic.
Okay. Arya, you dexterously have no trouble keeping up on your feet. Getting back up onto your feet, I should say, after the ship has this huge rocking to it. As you get back up on your feet, you see Aaron run to the side of the ship and then start calling for Scythe. What do you do?
Why is he hollering for Scythe?
Well,
That's not my concern.
You are aware Renata and Spring went overboard. You saw that happen.
Yeah, I was.
We'll solve this.
Is it an action to scan for them?
So you can just say, I want to look for them just to make a quick investigation check, or you can take a calculated search and it affects the DC of what you're doing.
I'm going to just do an investigation for Spring specifically.
Okay. Go ahead and do so.
I see.
20. And you're using your action to do this, or no? You're trying to preserve it.
I'm trying to preserve action.
Okay. You run up to the side of the ship. You look over the side that Spring and Rana both went overboard. You're looking for Spring. You see high crashes of black water. You do notice in the water tiny little flits of gold threads seem to crest the waves as they are washing up on the side of the boat and just creating these high peaks and troughs out over the ocean. You do also hear the sound of Renata clutching onto the side of the ship, whether you like it or not. You do not see Spring.
Okay. Well, with her action, I am going to tie off a rope and drop it down to Renata.
Okay, yeah. Roll survival.
If she had found you, Spring, she was gonna shoot an arrow at your hand.
That's so
Just
cool.
threw it at
Ah!
Um,
Got her.
well, at least she won't drown. Survival.
She could breathe underwater with the cloak she has. It's just
Well,
a
at
bunch of
least
her not
she won't
losing
get
the
left
ship.
behind.
That's true.
Survival. Okay. You fasten a rope firmly to one of the anchor points on the side of the water witch, and you cast a rope down to Renata. Renata, a thick, sturdy rope just in the water next to you. Okay, that's Arya's turn. 9.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. He's not really that useful. He got 2 people overboard, so he gets to his feet. It looks like one has been secured or is being secured on the side of the boat. Is that what I see?
What you see is, well, from where you are, you see Aaron run to the edge of the ship, look out, and then start shouting for Scythe. You see Arya run up to the edge of the ship, look out, and then tie a rope off and throw it over the side of the ship. That's what you see. There's no confirmation,
Okay.
though no one says anything about Renata or Spring, but you saw them go overboard.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I think he is going to be more helpful in the air, so he will turn into a dragon.
Roll me a nature check.
Okay. Oh, well.
You turn into a
not
dragon.
good. Uh-huh. Okay. He's gonna first go up to the edge, take a peek down.
You see Renata. She's clutching onto the side of the ship. You see that her, with your high passive perception, you see that her eye is glowing bright green. You see that the veins on the side of her face they're almost iridescent in their glow. You don't see Spring, and you see that Renata is clutched firmly on the ship like a barnacle. You don't think she's going to be knocked off anytime soon.
Gotcha. So then he'll scan the water line.
Roll investigation.
Investigation.
You are searching for someone. That is specifically
natural
investigation. With a natural 20, a
That's
23.
a roll.
Are you using your action to do this? You turned into a dragon. You don't
Yeah.
have an action.
Oh no, I haven't. Oh, it's
You're not a
never
moon
mind.
druid, my friend.
Damn it.
I know.
Yeah.
But with a natural 20 of a 23, the DC was 22. You managed to see on the crest of the high black waters, just a moment, a glimpse of the shining cloak on Spring's back. You catch sight of her. She is over 100 feet away and
Okay,
trying
I
to
can't
swim
make it
towards the
there.
boat.
I can't make it there on this turn, but he'll be like perched on the side, ready to go if she needs help.
Okay. She needs help.
Oh, okay.
You are keenly
Dead.
aware the boat is moving with a full wind, a full tailwind. It is going at full speed, even with half the sail drawn. You
Right,
don't think
then
she can
he'll-
catch up to the boat.
He'll launch and go and like try to meet her. I think I have how much movement as a scale drake?
I don't know.
35? 35. Okay. Yep.
Scythe, it's your turn. You see all of what I've described before. 9
I'm gonna-
turns into a scale dragon and jumps off the side. What do you do?
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, no rush.
All right. That bite was larger than I realized. And I need you to be able to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tie rope around myself.
Okay.
I'm going to tie the other end of the rope Do the railing, I think.
There are anchor points all over the Water Witch. You can use one of them.
Just gonna use one of the anchor points, and then I'm gonna give Aaron a little nod, and then I'm gonna jump off the ship.
Okay. I need 2 survival rolls for you.
Yep.
You're not one to tie the rope and just jump off.
I mean, it's very possible that I will fuck this up, but I'm gonna try to do this thing. Okay.
That was the
Well,
rope
first
anchoring
one.
the boat.
Which was to tie the rope to myself, and I guess the second one to tie the rope to the ship.
The first roll was to tie to the ship, which is a 7. The roll to tie around
okay.
you is a 16. You are in a
Okay.
hurry. You are working in haste. As you tie off, you then get up on the edge of the ship and you leap off.
Yep.
The rope
Comes with me.
trailing behind you. And as you jump into the water, Aaron, you see Scythe tie off and then jump in. Scythe, what's your movement?
My movement is, I believe it's 40 at the moment.
40. Okay.
One moment. Just making sure. Yep.
Okay. You swim at 20 feet per round. Okay, so here's what happens. As we get down to the bottom of that round, we come back to the top. Renata, you're clinging to the side of the ship. A rope lands next to you. You watch 9 leap as dragon form over the side of the boat, and then you watch as Scythe down in the water next to you and starts swimming away. What do you do?
She's gonna. It's not gonna take an action to just grab the rope that Arya dropped, right? She's not
I'm
tying
sorry?
herself to it. She's just the rope that Arya, the end that she dropped down. She just grab it.
Yes.
Okay, that's one thing done. She is going to pull 50 feet of rope out of her bag. Is that okay? Do I need to action that or something?
You only get 1 free interaction with an object a turn. So you can pull a rope from your bag as an action, and then you have a bonus action to work with.
Okay, so I'm going to pull the rope out of my bag, noting that Arya did drop the rope. It's noted. She appreciates it. She's going to take 50 feet of rope out of her bag
Okay.
and cast light on it. So the whole thing glows.
That is another action.
You said there was only 1 free action.
Your free interact with an object was grabbing the rope that fell down.
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh,
I chose to take the rope out of the bag. She's acknowledging it's next to her head. She does not take it. She's prioritizing.
got it. So you're free,
So,
interact with an
rope
object,
out,
you pull the
light.
rope out of your bag. Your action, you cast light on the rope. It glows with 40 feet of light.
Yep. She holds one end and lets the other go out in the direction that the boat is leaving from. So she's hoping that Spring will see it and be able to grab it. If she can't catch the boat, she can at least catch the 50 feet trailing behind it.
Okay.
And if Scythe ends up needing it too, which Renata didn't anticipate, that's there.
Uh-huh. All right.
That's her turn. There's a bright golden rope in the water now.
Yeah, it's super visible to everyone. It's like a line trailing from the ship. This shining...
Looks like a weft.
Well, I suppose it does. As that happens, the ship continues forward. It moves its full movement. And as it does, Spring, you're swimming as fast as you can, and you see the ship get farther away from you. And now, Spring, it's your turn. You see the sights of 9 leap off the side of the ship in dragon form flying towards you. You see Scythe jump in the water, and you see this glowing white line suddenly start to trail towards you. But it is quite a distance away. From where you are at this moment, it is 160 feet from you.
Ring screams in frustration. I think I can't see anything other than a dash action. However, I do have an object interaction and a bonus action. Can Spring take a second and make some sort of deductive guess about whether this wave is like magical or not? Because it seemed like a storm was coming. It's possible that this could be it, but like this seems convenient to her. Can I try to like arcana the wave at all?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll an arcana.
19.
You're a studied person. You understand how the ocean works. You understand the tides and the fact that the moon does affect the tides and the way that it retracts and extends out from shores and such and changes the way the ocean interacts with the lands around it. You also understand that rogue waves are a thing, but they're incredibly rare. They're incredibly rare, and this particular wave seemed remarkably targeted.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She's gonna grit her teeth and be real mad. And what's closer is
Spring would like to rage.
Yeah, Spring pretty much like Spring is like considering taking barbarian levels. She which is 9 closer to me, or is the rope?
Well, 9 is in the form of a. Hold on, let me.
I guess I don't.
Is
see,
a
I don't
scale
see
wormling.
It's a wormling, yeah.
And it has a fly speed of 60.
Okay.
Which means
Not
that
faster than
technically, 9 is about even with the end of the rope at this point. Now, that's not exactly promising because the end of the rope is 160 feet ahead of you.
Yeah. I mean, I think Spring knows in her kind of, I don't want to even say heart because that's not how she's thinking about it. She's like deductively, logically, if she can't use vortex warp, all she can do is just swim as fast as she fucking can, and she doesn't think that she's going to be able to make up the difference even with the cloak. But she'll try. She can get 120 with a dash action, so that's what she'll do.
You move 120 feet, swimming with the help of the cloak, darting through the waters almost as though a dolphin. As you cut through the waters easily, the harsh waves and like turbulent water doesn't even slow you at all. And you're gaining on the ship. You're moving faster than the ship can. Roll me athletics.
Okay. Oof. I'm gonna flash of genius. That would only be a 15. I'm gonna inspo. Yeah. That's much better. 22.
Yeah. You... Perhaps it's this moment of tension, the adrenaline flowing through your veins. You force yourself to stay calm. No matter how bitter or angry you might be about this strange wave that has thrown your crew, your friends, your party into this turmoil and cast you from the ship, you manage to keep a level head and you swim in a straight line, gaining on the ship. By the time you finish, you are 40 feet from the end of the rope and 45 feet from 9 up in the air. 9, as you're flying out there, you suddenly see Spring just like Sonic swim as fast as she can, carving through the water like a fish. You are surprised at how fast she swims. It is faster than the boat is moving, which is a feat all on its own.
Okay. Well, is it my turn or no? It's Aaron's turn, right?
It is Aaron's turn.
Yeah.
Aaron, roll me a perception check.
$19.
With a 19, you watch 9 jump off, fly away. Scythe jump into the water, the rope trailing. And in your peripheral, you watch as the rope that Scythe has used, just and then you watch the end of the rope just pull off the edge, completely unanchored, and just into the water.
How far away is it at the start of my turn? The rope.
From you, 10 feet.
All right. I'll immediately throw a hand out and cast Mage Hand. I don't know. That's only 10 foot, but I don't know if I have enough slack to maybe get it back.
So Mage Hand can lift 10 pounds. So you can commit to this action, but it is not going to accomplish anything.
Hold off to bring that into me.
Okay. The rope has all of Scythe's weight on it.
Yeah, no, I thought maybe I'd get lucky, and it would not get off the ship yet. Not get off the ship yet, you know? I thought
I understand what you're hoping for. I understand what you're saying. The problem...
Technically, it doesn't have all of Scythe's weight yet. If she hasn't gotten to the end of it, right?
Right, so like if it's floating midair, it's not holding any weight.
Scythe jumped into the water and swam as far as she could. From the edge of the boat down to the water is about 30 feet. Then Scythe swam 20 feet.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
So, the rope, as the mage hand grabs it, you watch this bright purple mage hand just, get yanked all the way down to the water. Now, if you don't want to do that, because you would understand that mage hand cannot hold a person's weight, you can have a different action.
And crying is a free action.
Crying is a free action. So is throwing up.
There's nothing I can do. I have no strength. I have no...
You could read the chat.
What? Is there a chat? I haven't been paying attention to that.
For narration's sakes, has its own chat where everyone consistently talks during the campaign to each other. For those of you who are listening, the chat is discussing the opportunity of perhaps dropping anchor.
How is the anchor?
I think that the Sonic gift is actually that helpful.
Hold on. Okay, I clearly have this very unique idea. How is the anchor secured to the ship?
Towards
unique idea.
Towards the stern of the ship, there is a massive winch that the anchor and a whole lot of heavy chain is bound around. The way it works is when you drop anchor, you remove the block that keeps the anchor held up, and it will drop, and then all of the chain will drop. And the idea is the heavy weight of the chain will keep the ship in one place while the anchor pins it to a location. There is a maximum length of the anchor, so if you drop the anchor and it doesn't reach ocean floor, the boat will just slow. However, it's still slowing the boat.
Does it look like you got to be strong to deactivate that winch? You know, because
you've seen Albie do it.
All right, can I make it there in one run?
Because you're on the boat and the boat is considered your mount, you can spend 5 feet to get anywhere on the boat.
Okay. Aaron will run over to the anchor, yelling to the captain, "We have to drop the anchor now!" And I'm just gonna not care what he says. I'm dropping it.
Okay, you don't care what he says, which is, "I have to pull the sails first!" And you drop anchor.
I'm trying to be better. I didn't jump off the ship. This is so hard.
I mean, no, it is genuine character.
You drop anchor.
Yeah, I do.
As you do, you yank the bar, and the block tears loose, and all of you hear this tremendously loud, over the din of the ocean, just of this metal just crashing noise of the anchor falling out of the back of the boat. And as soon as it does, Aaron, I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I love Quincy's.
38.
The mass just explodes.
I need you to know that on a 40 or lower, the anchor would hit ocean floor. This is not a good a thing as you guys think it is.
Oh,
no.
How dare you let us
Yeah.
celebrate?
The ship.
Honestly, this is real stupid. Like,
So
God,
above
Bryce,
the-
why
real
did you
quick,
think
quick.
about dropping the
Man.
anchor?
Hold on a second, real quick.
Yeah?
Above the table, I've taken physics
Yeah.
multiple years.
Sure.
I know, pretty sure I know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
yeah. Goodbye, boat.
There is no, not necessarily. Okay. Can someone
We're
please
all
roll me a
landlubbers.
d4?
I'm not gonna ruin the ship. That's gonna be someone else's.
Someone,
Do it.
I don't care.
Well, I'll do it.
You
I
might
already
as well
ruined the
commit,
ship.
Rise.
3. The entire ship freezes in place. The bow of the ship rises up super high, almost
Rise?
90 degrees as the anchor hits ground and the chain immediately begins to just pool in the sand deep below, tearing its way through the ocean floor. As it does, the boat itself is getting yanked back against all the momentum it once had. The wooden mounts of the winch protest. The iron reinforcements nearly bend and break, but they hold true, which is good news. The bad news is the wind pushing hard on the half mast. With a 3 on that D4, immediately the sail splits and the mast cracks, leaning forward over the prow of the ship. The ship itself stops. Captain Naga
Good.
is prone on the front deck of the ship. Everyone else, I need you to make strength saving throws. Renata, you as well.
Okay.
9,
Has
you're
it
good.
been- has
9,
it
you're
been
good.
within a minute?
It's been 12 seconds.
Okay. All
Am
right.
I also good considering?
Oh yeah,
that-
you're not on the ship. You're fine.
Spring and Scythe don't make it either. Scythe
Sprite.
is off the straight. The ship, right?
Yep, Scythe is
Yeah.
fine.
Eyes in the water.
Ooh, I rolled really well. 25.
Wow, nice roll, Arya. For that 0 modifier.
Okay.
-1 +1. I don't know how I get that.
-1
But-
+1. 0.
Aaron, one hand on the bar that you've dropped the anchor with. You watch as the entire ship rears up high above you. And for a moment,
Like a neighing a horse.
there is a feeling of great success as you've stopped the ship. And then you watch as the mast tips away from you, as the rest of the boat catches up with it. And with a the entire boat slams back in the ocean, and you are slammed into the hard deck below you. Renata, you managed to hold on to the side of the ship. As soon as it lifted up, you had the rope in your hand and you just clamp yourself to the side of the boat. You managed to not take any damage as the ship crashes back down in the water. For you, it was actually remarkably slow and pleasant, just with the huge pressure of the water crashing up on you. Pushed all of the wind out of your lungs, and for a long, what feels like 10 seconds, you were just fully submerged under the ship as the ocean washes up over the deck and then crashes back down into the bilge. Well, who was else? Arya! With a 19, you hold on to the railing on the side of the ship for the whole ride. You see higher up over the ocean surface than anybody else as you're all the way out towards the prow. And as you can see high up over the ocean, maybe 50 feet higher than you were a moment before, it almost feels as though you're flying for just a moment. And then the whole ship crashes back down. And you hold on tight, and you are unharmed. You see Albie into the water over the side of the boat.
Albie! Most important character.
Albie takes 16 points of bludgeoning
Echo,
damage.
God help you if you kill Albie.
I mean, I think if Albie dies here, it will have been, the ocean. How far did Albie land from Scythe?
Roll me a d8.
That's why she went in.
Right.
Albie.
She saw that. She called the shot. 7. Albie falls about 20 feet from you.
Okay.
South of you. And you see he's unconscious.
Oh no!
All right.
Albie.
But in this moment, we're ending initiative because the boat is stopped.
What?
The boat it's no longer moving. The boat is stopped.
In that case, I'm gonna swim right to Albie. Because I
Okay.
can get to him in 20 feet.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
gonna try to stabilize.
Roll medicine
Or
check.
medicine check.
All right.
I stay there with a rope in case someone needs it.
Well, that was a shitty roll.
Swim, Scythe, swim!
Albie fails a death save.
Swim, Scythe!
No, hang on. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll this medicine check.
Okay.
I have 1 inspiration left. I'm gonna use it.
All right. You attempt to stabilize the Kenku. With a 12, you do stabilize the Kenku.
Okay.
The DC's 10,
All right.
you guys. It's not... Calm down.
All right.
We love
In that case, I'm gonna scoop the stabilized Albie up.
It's clear his right arm / wing is broken, and he is just... He's out. He's unconscious.
Can I situate him up? Can I manage to put him on my shoulders or something, or get him out of the harm's way while I'm still in the water? Or
I don't know if you've ever tried to swim without using your arms. It's super hard.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
hard.
roll me
Okay,
an
fine.
athletics at disadvantage to try it.
no, Scythe is not as dumb as I am. She would not do this.
Okay. You swim
She would try
with
to-
Albie draped over your shoulder, but you do
Yeah.
need your mobility
I
to
do
get
need
him
my
back to
arm.
the boat.
Yeah. Well, that was my I think that was my whole half movement getting to him. So that was the movement and action to
Okay.
stabilize him. So that's we're treading water until my next. Well, I guess it's not until my next turn because we're out of initiative.
Spring, you saw all of that. The cloak, with its innate swimming speed, allows you a unique clarity while you're swimming in water. It's as though the water doesn't block your vision in any way. And as you're swimming toward it as fast as you could, you watched the boat rise up out of the water, crash back down, and the mast break forward. And it's not moving.
Spring is horrified. Spring is an artificer, and she's watching this piece of machinery break in front of her eyes, and and continues to swim through the water. And can she catch up? I imagine she can catch up with the boat now.
Oh, no
with
problem.
Just her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're there.
Yeah. Cool.
The water is
so
still
she's gonna do that.
the water is still tumultuous. It's still very turbulent and the waves are very high. So it's not easy swimming, but your cloak makes it doable. As you get closer, you do see Scythe with Albie unconscious over her shoulder, swimming back towards the boat.
May I use an action? Well, I think it's going to wait until we both get back on the boat, but I will cast Cure Wounds on Albie.
Yeah, you can do that.
To bring him back to consciousness.
Over the-
which I think
Go ahead. Sorry.
for Spring, I think that looks like she's got a little syringe, like a little kind of like a little patch. It's like a little patch, kind of gives a little jolts of adrenaline.
Like a nicotine patch almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she'll put that on Albie to wake him back up.
Okay. We can
So-
address.
That's back when we're are we?
So
are we doing
Spring
that while
immediately
I'm-
catches Spring is faster than you by
Oh, yeah.
by a threefold. So Spring immediately swims up to you, carrying Albie. And Spring, you apply the patch there.
Yeah.
Okay, so immediately Albie just Hold fast or hold nothing.
9
Uh,
points.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do it, Sal.
and Nine himself is going to bank back around. And which is easier, picking up Scythe and Albie together, or just Albie?
How strong are you?
Uh,
As a wormling,
with the
how
as a
strong are
wormling,
you?
a
Yeah.
16 strength.
You don't know if you could pick up Scythe.
Sal was
Okay,
moving around.
I'll pick up the Kenku. That's much lighter, probably.
Yeah. So, as he's suddenly airborne, very crow-like Kenku squawk. Oh, welcome back, Sal. As 9 picks up Arya, no, picks up Albie from Scythe's back.
And brings him back to the boat.
Okay. Albie is kind of ceremoniously plopped onto the deck, very confused, and clearly still has a broken arm, but is back to being conscious. Over the table, Albie failed every save.
Oh, buddy.
By a lot. He rolled real bad, so he just got beat the fuck up, that whole thing.
I had jumped off the ship with the intention of helping Spring, but saving Albie also very important. So
As the ship is settled and all of you are kind of recovering, trying to get back aboard, Renata, the net on the side of the ship is still intact. You can totally just climb up.
She will, and at the end of the minute for her agonizing might, she'll take 14 points of damage.
Yep.
Ugh. She looks like shit now. She like clambers over, but if she notices Albie's injury, she'll immediately try to cure it to heal some of it.
His arm needs to be set. His arm is broken.
She can probably do that.
Roll medicine.
She would like to try. Hold still.
Hold fast or
I'm
hold
back
nothing.
I'm gonna
I'm
reroll that.
assuming I'm be back on the ship.
Yes, you can
And
be back
I'm-
on the ship.
And I just Scythe is proficient in medicine, so I think she can assist with the help action.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I
roll
have
with
that
advantage.
instead of use my inspo?
Yes, that's fine.
I'll be a very
Way
large.
better.
Is it-
Way better. 23.
Is it
very large
raining?
room.
Yes, it's raining.
Okay.
It's
so,
just started raining, actually, as you ask.
9 will provide a wing for the healing of, or the setting of his bone.
Okay.
Just a flat wing above everybody.
Umbrella.
A moment's peace.
Ella.
Gone again.
Poor guy. So she rolled with Scythe's help a 23. Then
Yeah,
can I
you
cure
set the.
wounds.
Yeah, go ahead.
For a 10.
Okay.
To heal.
Albie's back up to 19 and his arm is healing. Got it. Naga, who has gotten back up and is looking at the mast, turns around. I understand that in moments of emergency, emotions can take over our better judgment. But when I say a thing has to happen, it is not because I would like it to. It is not because there is some rule created for these boats, and I happen to be the bookkeeper. It is because shit like this happens. And he's just pointing at the broken mast.
Can it be
Was that-
repaired?
Was I thrown to the deck, by the way? I was thrown, right?
Yeah,
A little bit.
you're like prone in the middle of the deck, on the main deck.
I'm assuming he's talking.
Oh yeah, he's looking at you.
me.
He's looking directly at you.
Sorry, I interrupted somebody. I don't know who.
Scythe said, can it be repaired? And Naga hasn't replied to that yet.
Aaron,
Go ahead.
Sit
Aaron.
up.
Sorry.
Aaron will just sit up and be like, I'm sorry. I didn't know what. I didn't know. I just tried to help. I just was trying to help. I didn't.
Spring backhands him.
Oh,
Aaron or Naga?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh God,
Whoa.
not Naga's the captain. Absolutely not.
Okay, you backhand Aaron.
Okay, wait a second. How fast are you doing that? Because Spring is.
I
still
don't
the
think
guy.
anybody saw that coming.
Barbarian has
Yeah.
Barbarian can
true.
react on things they see coming.
Danger sense. Barbarian has danger
That's
sense.
fair.
Right there, and she would try to.
I
stop
will
that.
say in this case, the barbarian could totally.
Yeah, that's fine with me. We
Um,
don't have to roll initiative about it or anything.
like she would try to stop it from happening, even if she's just like interposing her arm so that you hit her instead.
My thought was that she's kind of busy assisting with the medicine check.
That's true.
I would acknowledge that, except she had stopped to say, "Can it be repaired?" So Scythe is clearly paying attention to this conversation.
Okay. A barbarian has danger sense. I'm happy to be interposed.
I will. Okay,
I mean-
so it's going to be a dex roll. Like, you're both going to roll a flat dexterity check, and the higher roll. If Spring rolls higher, Aaron gets slapped.
I didn't know why. So Spring just swam like a whole bunch in.
She's
It's fair. So a flat dexterity roll, please, Scythe.
Yeah, okay, no, that's shit. She could probably beat me pretty easy.
Did you roll over a 7?
I rolled shit. Let me see. It doesn't seem to have gone through. It's okay. I think I rolled a. Oh my god, Foundry, what the shit?
I think in this moment, Scythe is caught unawares. And Aaron gets slapped.
Renata's just aghast. Just
Naga
like,
is surprised.
supporting Albie.
I rolled a through it all.
Aaron would just. I got that. So yes, talk.
I was trying to see if my roll went through because I
I have decided DM caveat that you were caught off guard because your dice isn't going through. So Aaron gets slapped.
I think Aaron would just immediately stop talking and just look at Spring. There's no anger or anything. There's weirdly nothing at all.
You listen to me. You listen to your captain on a ship.
He walks away from her and just goes down below deck. I don't give a shit. Not defiant. Not defiant. Just no fight.
Okay, can anyone tell me what just happened? Because I can't tell if my dice went through.
They didn't.
Okay, so
Echo
got
decided
slapped.
that Scythe couldn't intervene, and
okay,
Aaron got slapped.
fair. Sorry about my internet failing me.
You're fine.
That's okay. Spring turns to Naga and asks how she can help fix it.
He has basically, since you slapped him, he's been like rubbing the bridge of his nose. And when you ask that, he sighs and he looks up at you. We need to mount the cargo crane. We need to use it to raise the mast. We need to refasten the mast with spare boards, nails, and bolts. It's not going to be as strong as it was. We're going to have to pay close attention to it. But before we can do any of that, he gestures at the turbulent, stormy waters and he says, we have to wait this out. We cannot move without a rudder, and we cannot move without a mast. I know all of you are pressed for time. But without a rudder, we couldn't go the heading we wanted to anyway. This is just something else we have to deal with on top of it. On my ship, allies do not strike allies.
Noted, Captain.
Thank you. Everyone, batten yourselves down. It's going to be a rough night. And then he turns to Albie and he just says, "Are you all right?" And Albie looks at Renata and Scythe and Spring. Waters run too quiet. And then he shrugs. Bird at sea ain't normal, but here we are.
Renata will help him to his feet.
Spring.
He's on them. He's standing.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have a
What?
conversation.
Yep.
Before you do, seal the deck, get those tied off, and for God's sake, someone tie down the mast so we don't lose it. And Naga goes back to the helm.
Renata scurries
Arya
away
will-
to do the job.
Arya, go ahead.
Yeah, Arya's gonna start climbing over the mast to try to secure it down so it doesn't
Sure.
get lost.
Go ahead and roll me a survival.
Can I help with this in
Oh,
dragon
yes.
form just by
Just
putting my weight on, because I still keep my mental faculties
yeah, you're
wisdom
smart.
and all
You
that
have
stuff.
your wisdom and intelligence and charisma.
Yeah.
Yes, you can provide the help action.
Okay. And yeah, I'll just use my size and weight to, since I'm large now, to help out.
Did I roll?
You're
Again,
rolling
to see if-
survival at advantage. So yeah, roll it again one more
Yeah.
time.
Nice, even better.
Also help with survival rolls, but only if Foundry lets me back in. There we go.
She
Renata's doing
uses-
general down, by the way.
she'll also use Nine's pause to hoist herself up when she needs to and stuff.
Yep.
Get her.
And a wing to keep the rain off of you.
Nice. At some point, she stops and looks up at the dragon, and she looks enamored for a second about there's this dragon helping her.
Like a streak of lightning behind him, and it's just a flash of light shining off of the dragon chest. Very
would-
glorious.
And I am no help at all.
I would say he tries to smile, but it just looks like a sneer. Just
That's even cooler, though.
Scythe tries to help, but she's clearly her.
Okay. With the 23 and a 22, even though there is an 8, the party gets the ship secured. Meanwhile, below deck, Aaron, as you go below deck, you see a familiar face. Tied down to the wall, you see Oberon. Oh, hey.
Hi.
That was a rocky ride.
Yeah, I dropped the anchor.
Did well, it stopped us, right?
Yeah, it broke the mast. People fell off. I don't know.
Are they back? Did they get them?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're back. They're back. The mast is broken.
That's all right. We can make another mast.
Yeah, That's true.
Can't make
just-
another person.
I'm just beginning
Well,
to wonder
you can. It just
how
takes
many.
a while.
I know. I'm just beginning to wonder how many fuck ups I have left before someone actually dies. So I'm gonna go. I'm glad you're okay. And
He like looks down the galley toward the other cots. Where are you going?
I don't know.
I can leave you alone. I just can't. There's not really anywhere else to go. But if you need some time, I can go
Appreciate that.
up deck.
No, yeah, I mean you can stay here. And
I'll leave you be.
inside. Yeah, it's cool. And I'll just find a cot as close to a wall as possible.
Yeah.
And just kind of sit on it, facing the wall. I just don't want people to see his face. He's doing a lot of like seemingly sitting still, but almost like he's fixing things. Like it's something, it's just not right. You ever see a person kind of like panicking and calm at the same time in a weird way?
Many
I don't know how to
times.
describe it. Yeah. Where anybody looking would see that like that man might be having a nervous breakdown, but most people would just see a person sitting there.
Are you trying to hide
that.
it?
I don't think he has the capability right now, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of things have happened, and all of them seem to be tugging on the bad stuff in his life. So
Okay.
honestly, I think he's oblivious to pretty much everything and everyone right now.
Okay. In the next few minutes, you find yourself alone in the galley, in an isolated cot, trying to maybe deal with everything that just happened. Above deck, the ship is secured, and though the ship is rocking in the turbulence, now that the ship isn't really going anywhere, it's not that big a deal. The waves crash up over the sides of the boat, but the ship itself is in good enough shape, despite the raucous, damage it was just dealt. The water flows back into the bilge and out. It is as secure as it can be, though it is not moving. Oberon Duke slowly gets back up on deck as you guys are working. Hey, I see y'all are busy. Anybody got a moment?
Are you okay? Do you need healing?
Oh, I'm fine. It's not me. The handsome fuckboy one, he's having a life crisis down there. That's the sort of look I've seen men get before they swallow a barrel. So
Renata looks at like the other party members to kind of gauge, because Scythe said we need to talk and Spring said yes, but then it was like we need to finish this thing, but the things are finished, right?
they're just
Like,
getting done. Like you've just finished a lot of the major things.
She's trying to gauge, like, Scythe Renata would usually defer to Scythe going to talk to Aaron because she seems to speak
I've looked
Aaronese.
torn. Protecting Aaron from himself is kind of her thing. But she does really want to talk to Spring, and so she's like,
Well,
looks
can
kind of-
Renata like make eye contact with Scythe? Does she get the impression that's like Renata will go if Scythe feels like she needs to talk this out with Spring right now?
Scythe will give Renata a little up nod.
She'll just nod, look kind of, her eyes dart between Spring and Scythe, and then she'll like duck her head and go down below.
Before you go, he said the mast breaking was his fault, and whether it is or not, I've told privates and corporals before. A mistake's just time wasted unless somebody dies. Bigger fish to fry. And then he just gets the rest of the way on the deck and he says, "Well, 9 hells. This place looks like I did when I first came aboard."
Verona goes down below.
Okay, so we're splitting. We're gonna divide the party here for a little bit. Scythe, you talk to Spring.
Arya and 9 are up there too, so presumably they
So, okay. Scythe, Arya, Spring, 9. You guys are on the deck. Albie is slowly climbing back up into the crow's nest. Captain Naga is back up by the helm. It looks like he's trying to fix something. What do you do?
Scythe approaches Spring, but it takes her a moment to sort out any words. So initially, she just kind of stands there, which is how many conversations with Scythe begin, with her just kind of standing there.
You want me to leave?
I want to talk.
That's what I mean. Do you want me to leave the group?
I want to know why that's the thing you think I want from this conversation.
Well, you and Aaron seem to hit it off. You and Renata seem to hit it off.
You are all under my protection. That includes you.
You'll forgive me if I don't feel terribly protected.
That's probably because you stand opposed to the others. But that doesn't mean
I stand opposed to things happening without my consent or input. And I thought maybe, I don't know, you'd relate to that. But a lot of things have happened on this journey that have happened without my consent or input. That fight that we had a couple weeks back, while I was under the water and vulnerable, where people just decided to start shit.
on the table. I wasn't even fucking there for that, so Scythe is not gonna have a response to that at all.
That's fair.
Like I was literally not even at that session. I can't have my character be the one addressing that.
No, I understand. It's just Spring is
It's
just
cumulative.
Will just sort of stand there.
It's cumulative for Spring. Spring is fed up with a lot of stuff. It
Are you
seems
just gonna
like
clear her throat a little bit?
Where is this happening, by the way?
On the deck.
On the
You're
deck.
there.
You're
You
there.
can hear it.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just sitting like a cat, just watching
You
this
just
whole thing
loafed.
happen.
Regal loaf.
Not loafed. Just I gotta find a picture because it's just sitting like a cat, just right there.
Okay, so he's perched.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
People are gonna.
Late. Sorry, go ahead, Meg.
No, she's gonna immediately stop.
Relate to things happening beyond your control. Spring, I was murdered. It is the kind of thing that puts much into perspective. What I just
I-
observed was an expression of rage. Is another thing that you may find I am very familiar with.
I acknowledge that I am angry and I am not handling it well. I am sorry for that.
It is not me to whom you owe an apology.
I understand that.
However,
I had a feeling he wouldn't want to talk to me right now.
it sounds like he's not in shape to talk to anyone. Here's the thing. You do not control rage, it controls you. If it is not your fuel, it will consume you. And be used. You are an engineer, a builder, a maker of things. You know about fuel. I don't think I am able to help anyone else with this because my own has changed what I am to this degree. But from where I am standing, I can tell you it will consume you if you don't. Take control.
Spring sighs. All right. I don't understand any of this shit. Magic is weird, but magic at least has rules. It's a known quantity. It's not exactly like a machine, but it's close enough most of the time. This? I don't know what the fuck this is.
When you say this,
The little magical lights. That fucking wave felt like a targeted strike. Gods and ancient civilizations and shit. That's exciting. But I can't understand any of it. And then we keep getting hit with curveballs. Renata's sick. Now our mast is broken. We're still in a race against time. And against all these other people. And their gods, I guess. I am trying to be steady in the midst of all this. But there are only so many times I can get thrown off this boat before I get to be unsteady too. But I will try.
Scythe holds out one big old gauntlet hand and extends it to Spring, and she says, I jumped off the boat.
Yeah.
Didn't
Spring.
turn out to help.
Spring takes her gauntleted hand in Spring's gauntleted hand and says, I think we should maybe agree that jumping off the boat is not the first port of call from now on, perhaps.
You hear from the helm, thank the gods.
Did try to tie myself off, it just didn't work.
I'm gonna try to make another cloak because this cloak has been worth its weight in gold. And I actually only paid half gold for it when we left the Mariguard, so I'm definitely gonna have to pay the rest back. But I'll see if I can make another one.
You will fund
Just in
this.
I don't know if it needs to be funded.
Well, if you
See
need
what I can.
Whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a bunch of my Banasite, I tried to make goggles for you so you could see in the dark, but we had a bad wave and I lost a bunch of my Banasite. Still mad about that. But you know, hopefully I can figure something out before we reach some other place.
You know, Aaron is very damaged. Part of the reason
I
that
understand.
I protect him the way that I do is I don't think anyone ever has.
I understand that a lot of people are very damaged, especially if they're Mariguard mercenaries. I understand that. But I am a little frustrated with how everyone gets away with shit and doesn't have to change over and over and over because they're damaged. And meanwhile,
You
very often, if I'm steady and practical, other people reap those benefits.
do you really think they don't have to change?
I have seen people make the same mistakes over and over, trying to help, and it's sweet. I appreciate it. Aaron has a good heart. But if you always leap before you look, somebody's going to get hurt. It's probably going to be you.
Why didn't we slap Scythe then?
Much larger.
You might have deserved it, though.
Perhaps. He did.
You at least can take care of yourself.
And I? Ooh.
Fuck.
I've seen you do it.
No. If he had not stopped the ship, I would have been just as lost as any of you. He was trying to save you, but he saved me, Albie. Did he destroy the ship? Partly. I don't know. It's not that simple.
To be clear, Albie wouldn't have been in danger if, No, never mind. No notes. Go carry on. And then Arya's gonna turn to Nine and ask, "Are you damaged?" under her breath.
Of course he is.
He'll just huff and dragon, just and shake of a head.
Arya's gonna smile a little bit, and then she's gonna settle down next to him, like where he'd be covering her from the rain.
Wing goes up, paw goes out for a seat. That just stays there. Is the conversation still going, or has that ended?
I think.
I think
For Scythe, at least, she's certainly reached a pause. I mean, this is a lot of words for Scythe to speak at one time. I don't really feel like there's a lot more coming out.
Used her quota.
Unless there's like some change to the conversation. I think she's sort of petering off.
Okay. Then before we divert to the conversation happening below deck, we're going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break. So pause the emotional music and pause the recording. As we resume, the camera pans down below deck into the galley as Renata descends the steps and sees Aaron on the farthest cot from the entryway, isolated, facing the wall. Twitchy? Fidgeting?
I have a pretty decent passive perception and passive insight.
Aaron, what does a good passive insight pick up off of you?
Since my back would be to her though, right? Essentially,
That's what you
or more the
made
side.
sure you wanted.
Yeah. From the back, you probably just see like his arms, like you kind of like if you see someone's arms kind of moving when they're at their side, like they're moving their hands. You can kind of see a little bit of like that, and just like shifting of the feet, but his head completely just stationary to a point, like just kind of sitting there. It's not like really fast fidgety movement, but it's definitely just kind of like locked in, almost like I guess he'd be having kind of a conversation in his own head with himself in a weird way. I'm not gonna really describing this because I could picture it, but I can't word it. But
Is it kind of doing like the gesticulation of someone kind of engaged, but like obviously not speaking?
a little bit, but he's like it's more like looking at his hands, like fidgeting behavior, almost like trying to just occupy
Like
nervous
self-soothing?
energy. Yeah, essentially.
Ming?
Essentially like some stimming, but like a person who's been masking for a lot of years would be stimming. Like
Sure.
it's real,
Like in a kind of private way that you learn
Yeah.
to suppress because other people judge you for it.
Yeah. Since you can't see his face, that's
Mhm.
probably all you would
That's
see.
what she gleans. She's not delicate. Even if she wanted to be subtle or quiet, her disposition isn't inclined to it. So you hear her come in, and probably the distinctive kind of thump and rustle of heavy armor. So without turning your back, you'd probably think it was either Scythe, Spring, or her, just given the way that they're usually clad. And then Renata sits in the bunk next to you. And after kind of like a beat of silence, she'll finally say something like, I'm probably the last person you want to talk to. Well, that's not true. Someone might actually beat me out for that right now, but you've never appreciated me prying before, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to say anything unless you want to talk. But I am here.
So angry. I was trying to help. I mean, she fell off the ship. What was I didn't want to jump over because they told me not to jump over. God, how many times? Sorry. Let me compose that for a second. You ever just wonder if someone's born defective? You know?
I've thought about it.
Yeah, I think about that a lot. She's so angry. You know, I've seen that look a lot. I don't like it.
Can I tell you a story
Sure.
about wanting to help and hurting someone?
Yeah.
You know I've been sick for a while, right? Since I was
Yeah.
6. My family died, and I was taken in by the clerics of Calciox because they saved me, and I didn't have anywhere else to go. And they raised me in their temple. And I didn't have any friends for a long time because I wasn't safe to be around other people, especially kids my own age. But when I got a little bit older, like a young teen. One of the members of the temple had a daughter who was my age, and her name was Thalia. And she was my first friend. And she never seemed to worry about being around me, even though all of the adults did. They always kind of gave me a look, like they were just waiting for something to happen, for the first person to cough, you know? And I was grateful to have a friend. And one day when we were 14, we were walking up the steps in the temple, really high stone steps. And I think we were carrying something, both of us carrying something in our arms, and she tripped. And I reached out, catch her, because we were several flights up, and if she fell, she would have died. And I grabbed her. But because of the way my body works, the way my muscles react, sometimes I put more strength than I mean to. And I grabbed her by the arm and snapped it in two. And she was grateful that she didn't die, but I hurt her so badly. And her mother thanked me for saving her, but she never let us play alone together again. Sometimes you do your best and you still hurt someone. But maybe not doing something at all could have been worse. And you don't know that, but you made your choice.
That's just it, Renata. That's just it. I haven't always tried to do the right thing. I was really successful when I hurt people. I was really successful at causing damage. And then I tried to start doing the right thing, and I still fuck up. Every day. Constantly. No veneer hides it. Nothing. Stupid look doesn't hide it. Nothing hides it. The only person I feel fucking right next to is a robot, or it's probably a really derogatory term, but just someone who was murdered and is now like a life force. Or, God, I can't remember the term, but you know what I'm saying. The most broken, put back together person is the only thing. And why do I like her so much? 'Cause she's silent and just sits, and I don't feel like a complete fuck up. Probably because it doesn't have facial expressions. I can't see disappointment. Can't see any of those things, you know? So, yeah, you know, I get your touching and heartfelt story, and it would make someone feel better that felt like they should feel better. Do you know? And I'm trying this thing, and I don't know if it's working. I've tried to be better. I don't know if it's working. And I'm scared because, you know, Turn told me that I'm going to have to make some choice, I think, involving you. And I'll be honest, I don't feel good. So I'm afraid I'm gonna die, and or have to make a choice about you. And I fucked up every other choice on this whole trip. So forgive me if I'm just not okay right now. You know? I got no witty humor. I got no good quips for you. I got nothing. Got nothing. Just, can you leave me alone?
Okay. She doesn't say anything else. Till you can hear her thump out of the room.
Does Renata come back upstairs?
No.
Okay.
What were you going to say, Aaron?
I was just gonna say that Aaron doesn't move or change anything. He just sits there.
Okay. With that conversation being among the last, the evening presses into night. The storm that rocked the ship so brutally lessens to a minor squall. Waves toss the ship just enough that no work can really be done. A tense atmosphere falls over the Water Witch. As the evening presses into night, are you guys going to take a watch?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and set up a watch order. Okay. Oh, you're not here. Woohoo! Okay.
Renata would like to be on with Scythe, if
Okay.
at all possible.
Oh, I'm not even on.
You are now.
All right.
So Scythe and Renata can be on a watch. Gonna go ahead and move everybody else off the order. And figure out which one and who wants to be where. Does anybody else want to have a conversation with another party member?
I'd like to talk to either Spring or Arya, if one of you are inclined.
Put 9.
I
on-
want to see 9 and Spring talk. That'd be fun.
Spring, are you
Oh, I was
opposed?
gonna suggest Spring and Aaron, but maybe Aaron takes a minute.
Aaron
I
might
feel
need a
like
minute.
Aaron is not.
You're like, what?
Yeah, I feel like Aaron needs a minute. I'm not gonna bother him like that.
He would just wait to be told, like, if people are saying what watch they're taking, he's just gonna take whatever. He's just
Is he
gonna
gonna
go
try
wherever
and-
somebody else hasn't volunteered.
Okay, so he is gonna try not to get on a watch with somebody. So Arya will take the 4th then.
Well, I think he assumes he has to take one, but he's just like it doesn't matter. So he's just gonna be like, everyone pick theirs, and then he's gonna go wherever he has to go.
Which means that he's going to end up watching with Albie again.
With Albie again, yeah.
I'll roll.
Or Albert.
Yeah.
Actually-
Aaron, you get a watch with Albie unless you have another preference.
Actually, hold on. No.
I figured you might.
Arya took the 4th watch.
Yeah.
He does. He
For
doesn't
sure.
want to talk. He doesn't want to talk. So it's perfect.
That's for Arya's not a big talker.
That's for
Okay.
exactly. Naga might try. Albie will confuse him.
I don't think Naga's gonna talk to anybody if he doesn't have to.
We take first watch. Hold on.
I feel like Arya's his only chance of not speaking.
Okay.
That's true. Even Scythe would make him talk at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Scythe and
I don't know
Renata.
his safe place.
You guys are awoken for your watch.
Gotcha.
Let me go ahead and...
Do you want to both roll, or do you want to give someone an advantage?
That's up to you guys.
I'm asking. So
I have no dark vision, so
neither. I'm a human.
neither of us have dark vision. So let's both roll. Are we both
Sure.
rolling with advantage?
Is it disadvantage, Echo?
Yeah,
Where's my
it is.
phone?
If you don't have dark sight, yes.
First roll is a 17. My second roll is a natural 20. So 17 was my low roll.
Okay.
Sure is a good thing you're here.
Roll me a D100, please.
You can do that since
I rolled shit.
why not? 2. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
The ship is not moving. Which, means a couple things. One, the ship can attract curious creatures and beasts of the ocean. But it also means if the ship happens to be a place where there is not much out there, not much will be there to interact with it. And with a 2, Your watch is silent.
I don't like me.
Not for long. I'll force you to talk.
I know. Okay.
Okay. After a while of them kind of like doing their due diligence, like taking turns on the deck and stuff like that, Spring. I'm Spring now. Renata.
Gotta send all your money to Saris.
Renata would sidle up to Scythe and maybe subconsciously she's like a little closer than she would normally be to someone because yay, inorganic body. But after a while, Renata would finally speak up and say, "Can I ask you a personal question?"
You ask?
Did you say I could ask? Sorry.
Yes, you could ask.
Oh, okay. Tell me if I'm broaching topics you don't want to talk about.
I might not know the answer.
I think you'll know this answer. What is it like being forged?
Well, I don't have much memory of what it's like to not be forged,
Mm-hmm.
but I understand that when the transfer is performed correctly, that's less of an issue. And you asked the question, and what are you asking?
I guess I kind of want to know what it feels like.
Feels like me. I feel
You can-
alive.
You can touch
I
things
feel-
and feel them. You can eat them and taste them.
Oh, yes.
I know you didn't get a choice.
A handful of Jolly Ranchers falls out of her pocket onto the ground.
She does like sweet things. So I guess I can't ask you if you regret it because you don't even really remember who you used to be and you didn't get the choice, so that's a stupid and weird question. You don't get sick.
I
do
wouldn't-
you?
I wouldn't rather be dead. I feel alive. I feel strong. I have a lot of rage in me, but this body is me. In many ways, I don't remember my old body, not really, except in flashes. But in many ways, I think it's superior to the old one.
If you had a chance to change back, would you?
No. Maybe.
If you knew more?
Who I was before was different and had a reach that I can't grasp now. And that plagues me. I find that I reach for it constantly and I can't close my fingers. And she lifts her hand and she's like closing her fist. But I don't regret being alive. And I don't regret being strong. I just wish I were whole.
Your memories?
I don't even know if it's really... Now that I know I didn't choose to forget, maybe. But the woman I was before a power I can never touch. It's gone now. It's gone from me.
Guess I'd have to consider a few things. If it would change me. If I might not be a cleric anymore, I don't know how it works.
I don't think it's supposed to work that way. I don't think what happened to me is what's supposed to happen. I think the whole point of this, the whole point of these bodies is to stand against death, to be who you are. But no process is perfect, and I was torn from who I was. So I don't think my results are typical. You should see what Treat says. You're considering it.
Yeah, I suppose I kind of buried the lead there. I am considering it. I know it's expensive and difficult, not something just anyone can do. But and maybe it's really shitty or tactless of me to say this to you, that I would want to be one since you didn't get to choose to be one.
It's not. It doesn't offend me.
Good. I told you can tell me to shut up if you want me to.
I don't know if I can really be much help because my situation is so ugly.
You make a good point.
But I don't think. I can't tell you not to do this thing. In your body that should be dead. Yours is exactly the kind of situation that this should be for. I don't know why I'm this way. If you wanted to consider it, I don't think there's anything wrong with choosing to be forged.
I you're probably going to think this is stupid, but before I talked to everyone about my condition, I was thinking about asking Spring to help me. But I don't think she's going to help me now.
I wouldn't be so sure. She needs to control her rage. But when I spoke to her, so many things in this world have flung her beyond her control. You were asking her for help. You would be helping her take control. Besides, she always needs money.
I don't have a lot, but everything I would make doing jobs like this, that's where it would go. So I don't have anything else in the world that I want more than I want to not hurt people just by being near them. So maybe it'll be a bonus if I frame it as a way that I won't be able to kill her if I get an upgrade.
That is one thing. That is one thing about being forged, is that I don't think touching people. She picks up her hand and she just like puts it on top of Renata's head. Doesn't hurt people.
That's what
it may not be. You also don't. You don't have to be made out of adamantium.
I mean, it looks like it comes in handy.
It does, but if you wanted to be softer, I am sure that Spring could do some materials analysis with you.
I have to talk to her first, but you make a good point. I think I need to give her a little bit of time to cool down.
That would be wise, but she is smart.
True.
Her family, best engineers in Ceres, well, I guess it depends on who you ask.
I'd let her put her logo anywhere she wanted.
I'd be careful with an offer like that.
I'd give you like right on the back, like shop at A&A. No, not that one. The other one.
I'd ask you how Erin was, but I think I
She
can
just
guess.
kind of shakes her head. You didn't want to talk to me, but that's not really new, is it?
Maybe I should have gone down. But I needed. I don't know if I reached spring or not. I know what it's like to be very angry.
Maybe you were the perfect person to talk to her then.
Words are stupid.
She nods sagely. Keep an eye on Aaron. He's not feeling perfect just because I tried to speak to him, so you know him better than I do in a lot of ways. He's worried about a choice. And he said something about me, but he didn't really clarify, and I didn't think it was the right time to ask. I'm not worried about it, but I think he is. So.
He is boiling with worries. I'll try.
Just in that way you do, where you don't say anything and it says everything. I don't know how you do it. Is it a program?
I was going to say that was a very kind thing to say, and then you added the question at the end.
Did I just racism?
A little.
Oh, man.
Over
Sorry.
the table, there are no fucking programs in Amaranth.
That's not a thing. Not a
This
chat
drive.
bot.
You son of a bitch.
I accidentally did a racism.
I didn't know Scythe was powered by Gemini.
Oh my god.
Kill me.
Well, that's
Sorry.
all for tonight, folks. I hope you had a good time.
I have more to
Windows
learn
are-
about Forged.
Windows are just that in Amaranth.
Oh my god.
Unless you guys have more to say.
Mm-mm.
No, I think we'll go.
Your watch continues and passes without incident. Next watch, 9 and Spring.
Hi.
Hi. I'd like both of you, or one of yous, to roll a perception. Sort it out amongst yourselves.
I suspect you have better perception than me. You go for it. Go with advantage.
Okay. How about a 22?
That's pretty good. Roll me a d100.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice! About time something nice happened.
It is maybe 2 or 3 in the morning as your watch begins, and the storm finally settles. It's not perfectly clear yet. There are still many dark clouds in the sky, and it makes the night really, really dark, even with your dark vision. But the waters finally stop tossing the ship to and fro, and it is a relief.
So, I guess we're on deck, just kind of watching out over the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, Spring,
Yep.
I've been here less than 24 hours. And so far, I've seen I have seen 2 inter-party conflicts. And both of them involved you. So, as a unbiased new person, you want to talk about it?
You want me to talk about what? Your feelings
No.
that I'm prone to conflict?
Well, no. I just open it up for discussion.
What kind
If,
of discussion are you going to have exactly?
Well, you talk, I listen. We get this energy expended, so we get to work.
Nines, I respect that you're new in the group and you seem competent. You don't know me yet, but I'm not really a talker.
All right.
If you want me to talk about something, you're going to have to give me a topic or something to respond to.
Okay. We'll start small then. Why'd you join the Mariguard Academy?
Small.
Spring kind of like presses her lips together and just totally deadpan says, "To escape a horrible crime I committed."
Do I believe that?
It's up to you.
I will roll deception. It's not very good.
Roll insight.
I have a +0.
I
It's
did
nat
not
20.
roll very well.
Roll a 17.
Wow.
Okay.
He believes you.
Yeah, I'll believe you. All right. So
She
the amnesty.
seems like she committed a horrible crime.
You committed a horrible crime. Did you like burn someone alive or something?
Jesus.
Oh, is that the kind of horrible crimes that dragons commit to people?
See, I'm trying here. I really am.
Are you?
I am. He's unbreakable smiling right now.
Two low charisma people have a conversation.
Yeah.
Listen. It seems like you're still real pissed off.
What gave you that impression?
I don't know, I'm catching strays right now. And
Listen,
Any- you what?
I'm not nice.
All right. I didn't say you had to be nice.
No, but it seems like a lot of people would rather I would be.
I just want you to be you.
No, you don't.
Well, you're putting words into my mouth here, or
Just trust me. Let me put it this way.
Mhm.
I say I'm not nice. What really is happening is I'm not good. Okay? Everybody else here? They're good. Aaron, especially. Renata, especially. Scythe.
When you say good, what is your perception of good?
I mean that they want to do the right thing.
All right.
I joined the Mariguard to make money. Okay?
All right.
My family's in debt. They're the people I have chosen to care about. I want to keep everybody alive.
Hell yeah, I get it.
But I don't have this moral conscience
All
that all
right.
these other people seem to have. I don't think I would have broken the ship, for example. I care about the mission.
All right, duly noted. See,
So, I'm not nice, and I'm not good. And I'm sorry about that. I am. I really am. But it's just the truth.
fair enough. And you don't have to be sorry about being yourself. That's all
No,
I'm asking.
I'm pretty sure I do. In this group, pretty sure I do.
Let me explain something to you. I come from a small town in southern Sarahs. I'm literally bound for the 9 hells to fight in a war that I knew nothing about until I joined. Well, a little bit before I joined. I think the lines between bad and good are a little blurred with me. According
Maybe you should
to
talk to Aaron.
everybody's
Maybe,
world perception.
maybe you should talk to Aaron about the hells sometime. Might make him feel better about where he's going.
Well, I didn't say I knew much about the hells. I just know I'm bound for them.
Seems like you know more than me. And it's possible you might know more than him.
Do I?
Now it's maybe not.
What do
no.
you know? What do you know about the hells? You're a smart person. Can you tell me anything you know?
Echo, is it history that I'm rolling about this or what?
I'm sorry, I think I missed the question. What? What do you?
Yes, what do I know about what do I
What do you know
about
about the hells? Roll Arcana.
Oh, that's shit. I rolled a 2. Love that. 13.
You don't know a lot. You know that the hells are seen as the lawful evil domain of devils. It's ruled by a strict code of conduct. It is a place that uses the souls of mortals as currency, and that the native denizens of the hells need those souls and also their own, abilities to rise in rank, and rank directly affects power. So a more powerful devil has a higher rank, is in control of other devils, and probably has access to souls. That's what you know. That's like
Okay.
the basic
So,
devil hell nonsense.
so she'll basically say, I don't know much. I just know devils seem to like to
You
follow
You-
rules.
you cut out for most of that. I didn't hear any of it.
Most of what I know is that people in the hells seem to like to follow rules. And I appreciate that about them.
Right. So does that mean you're gonna come visit me after all this is done?
Me? I
Sure.
don't know. I don't know. I literally don't. I don't know what happens to a soul that isn't bound to a god or whatever.
Is it not interesting to you?
Gods? No.
All right.
You're Asian, you understand that, yes?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Listen, my father was alive before the fall.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, but he was. I trust what I can make with my own 2 hands.
As a good Saritian does.
That's it.
All right.
At best.
Practical.
That's me.
So you think we can fix this mass then tomorrow when everybody wakes up?
That's the hope.
I'm gonna be positive here and say that we can, especially with you leading us, leading the charge.
Oh, carpentry is not my forte, as I have found out on this voyage.
But you're smart. You can make plans.
But I'll do my best.
All right. Handle the heavy lifting to myself and Scythe, and I think we can get shit done. He doesn't know your strength, Renata.
As your conversation dwindles and the watch continues on with no further event, we push on to the next watch. Arya and Aaron. You're both awoken to take the fourth watch. I need you both, or one of you, to roll perception.
I think.
If you got good perception, go for it.
Yeah, I don't have a dark sight though. But if you're helping,
I have a dark sight of 60 and a +3 to perception.
It is dawn, so you do not need
Oh.
dark sight.
so we should just both roll. Let's just both roll.
Sure. All might.
Okay. Roll me a D100, please.
Okay.
$13. Do you guys have any conversation?
Arya settles in quietly.
And does the same.
Okay. Arya, as you are watching, you notice a couple things. One, the suns are rising, and it is a clear sky. It hasn't been a clear sky for a few days now, and there is not a cloud on the side of the dawn in this morning. And you can see clearly, far out over the water. And the water is very calm. It's as though the ocean is taking a rest after the brutal night that you all slept through. You see something. At first you think it's a trick of the eye, Arya. You realize it is not. Towards the prow of the ship, you see something you haven't seen in weeks. Something really only you can see. There, sitting on the edge of the ship, peacefully, is the hint of a spirit.
Is it like, so the spirit is like a little paler or like more see-through than usual? Like just a hint of it, like
No.
shimmer of it?
As you focus on it and look closer, it looks like a soul. It looks like not a ghost, because it's not bound here by vengeance or anything brutal, but A spirit is seated on the edge of the ship, looking out over
you,
the
like-
water.
Arya tips her head and then stands up and clears her throat and walks up to the spirit. Excuse me?
In an old voice, and an accent that is clearly Tridonian, you hear, "Oh, hey there. How are you?"
Hi. She will turn to Aaron and yell at him, like, not quite panicked, but
fuck outta
urgent. No. Go wake Spring. Bring the Wefton.
And Aaron will just
And
go
then-
downstairs.
And then she turns back to the spirit. I'm Arya. Who are you?
I think I'm Raleigh.
Ollie. Did you work this ship?
Oh no, And he points straight off the prow. Last I remember, I was over there. It's been a long time, though.
Arya shields her eyes and looks back out, like, to where he's pointing.
You see there is a tiny speck of land. And as you look close at it, with that high perception roll, there is a drift of smoke rising from it. A very thin line. You wouldn't have caught it without him pointing it out to you.
Is that your home? What did you do there?
Oh, no, I was shipwrecked there. What year is it?
Oh no.
Arya knows the year for sure.
It's
I do
6072.
not.
Yeah.
67. It's 6072.
Oh. It's been 20 years or so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's quite nice out here.
Were you a sailor?
Of a sort.
A pirate?
That's such a harsh word.
I'm
I-
sorry, I don't mean to be harsh.
No, it's all right. I've come to accept a lot since I've been out here by myself. I just, I think about the sort of things I did in life, and I really regret quite a bit of it, and maybe that's why I'm still here. At this point, Spring, you would probably be heard coming up the steps. Oh, you have friends.
Spring will go right over to wherever. I imagine she can't see this. ghost,
Not at
but
all.
she'll
You just
go-
see Arya chilling.
She'll go where Daria is talking to herself. You needed me?
Did you bring the Wefton?
Yeah, she brought the weapon.
Check the Wefton. Sorry,
Spring
we
checks
have
the weapon. What does it
we
say?
have this thing. She's explaining to the ghost. We have this thing. And
The Wefton is still pointing northwest, and the
is that towards the land?
not at all. The land is
Oh.
slightly off, like to the east. As is the prow of the ship is like pointing east. You realize that it has turned and gone completely off course, and you don't know how far it's drift. The anchor's down, but it seems as though it's definitely gone away from where it was originally heading. Aaron, are you back on deck, or did you stay down below deck?
It's his watch, so I think he probably would have followed. Not as quickly as Spring, but just would have
Okay. The Wefton is
come
not
back up
pointing.
there.
Sure. So Aaron is back up on deck. The Wefton is not pointing to the ghost or the small island. But
Spring will kind of look at Arya, go,
Why am I here?
are we changing course? She's like rubbing sleep out of her eyes.
We're not going anywhere, but there's. And she'll look at Aaron and then Spring and then the ghost and
oh yeah,
She,
this ship has been better days, hasn't it?
Yeah, I guess you could say we're shipwrecked too.
Mm.
This is she's about to explain other things.
There's
And
plenty
then
of
she'll-
coconuts and such on that island, and lots of crabs. And a fella,
there's
he just kind of talks to himself.
there's a guy there.
Oh, sure.
There's an occupied island out there. It's got food and a person, and she'll point Aaron and Spring in the direction of where the island is.
You see
There's
this very
also-
small island out in the middle of the ocean.
There's also one of my friends is here.
Oh. Spring looks in exactly the wrong direction and kind of like eyes the air.
Is she okay?
She's okay,
Okay.
I think.
Hey,
I-
Spring,
Hmm?
metaphysical question for you.
Yep.
What do you think the state of Spring's soul is?
Jesus.
Whoa.
That's a question.
DM, how do I answer that? Like, I just had
I
her
think
say
it's
she's not-
cranky.
yeah, she's not good. Like, at least she thinks that about
Mhm.
herself, right?
Mhm.
Like, are you asking me what do I think her alignment is?
No, I'm asking, like, do you think she's recently suffered anything mortally wounding to her soul? Has she experienced anything emotionally traumatizing? Has she been through anything immediately recently that is brutal and really struggling to get over?
Yeah, I think she still feels really betrayed by Renata. Because Renata was like her moral compass for a really long time.
Mhm.
And the fact that she's kind of been lied to basically her whole friendship with her has really hurt her.
Okay. So, and Aaron, I don't need an answer from you. I know.
Wow, what if you wanted to answer anyway?
I mean, sure. If you have a perspective on the state of Aaron's soul, let's hear it.
Great. You know,
I
It's a
figured that.
wadded ball of hair.
just doing great. Chaotic, conflicted, morbid, like just agonizing over this. Like, yeah, his soul is very wounded.
Okay. So as this ghost, the spirit, is looking at your party members, it says, "Oh, the friends need a break."
Maybe. I
No,
don't
they
think
do.
We have...
They do. They're falling apart at the seams.
I mean, we can't really. We have a mission to accomplish, but I obviously we're here until we fix the mast. But
Hmm. Best of luck to you then.
thank you.
And he just sits back
If
down
you
and
have-
is kicking his feet.
If you have some time later, I might have some questions about how you would fix a mast, if that's okay.
Sure, I haven't had to do that in a long time, but maybe I can help. That fella on the island over there seemed quite handy with tools. He made his own shelter. Maybe he can help.
Be another
I mean-
goddamn dragon.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
didn't look
do
like a
that.
dragon.
We
He
should
looked
probably
like a
wake
Kayan.
everybody. Yeah, I guess we can go on the. We have a little boat, right? Or is it just?
You have a rowboat, yeah.
A
Yeah.
dinghy.
Yeah,
can
it's
go on
it's literally called a dinghy. It's just this little 2x2 boat. You can absolutely disembark. I think you've used it before.
Yeah. So, is it time for us to wake up yet? Like, whenever we do that, Arya's gonna wake people up and explain the situation. That
Not
there's
quite, but now it is. Okay.
Yeah. She wouldn't like wake them up for this. This isn't like
Everyone
Just
can.
spring.
Everyone can hit the long rest button.
Just spring.
Just Spring. Just Spring has to wake up early.
Everyone can hit the long rest button, including Spring, even though she was awoken early to, be confused.
I don't.
Spring is gonna like continue to, like, based on Arya's like body orientation and stuff. As she's I can't remember. Does she actually physically talk with her mouth to the ghosts, or is it like a psychic connection?
She talks.
Okay.
I
Like
don't
you
know if
heard-
other people.
For sure, you heard everything Arya said.
Okay, so I think Spring is gonna just like stare really intently at the air, like in this way that like her eyes are like Spring wants to figure everything out, right? So she can't. She literally can't see ghosts, but she's gonna like try really hard. She's like rolling Arcana multiple times, trying to like see the shimmer
I
in
have
the
a
air.
You have a question?
Can the Mastiff sense the ghost?
No.
Really?
No, it
'Cause
cannot.
pets always can see ghosts.
Cats
Ghosts
can. I
are
don't know about-
generally ghosts and other undead spirits like that are generally vengeful or full of hate,
Right.
or have
This is a
some. This is a spirit. It's not angry. He's just here.
He's a chill dude.
There is a middle ground between being vengeful and angry and going off to your afterlife, and that is what these
Whatever
spirits
this guy's
are.
deal is.
Yeah, it just happens. They are offered the choice to go with Tysus, and they don't. And here they stay.
Scythe is gonna come up, and she's gonna just come over and loom by Aaron.
Okay, so as everyone awakens, finishing their long rest, Naga comes aboard deck. Why is everyone looking at the bow?
I
And
found
Ho.
land.
You found land.
Well, I didn't find it.
That is great news. If that land has trees, we can build a new mast. That will save us a lot of trouble.
I know it has coconuts.
That means trees.
How?
Coconuts suggest trees.
Wait a minute. How? Where is it? He's like, he pulls a spyglass out.
It's, it's over there, and she'll grant her arm.
You have some amazing eyesight. There are some trees on. That is so far away. How did you see that?
I didn't.
What? And he puts the spyglass away and just looks absolutely baffled.
Rawlings did.
Who? If this is some
It's-
game, I'm really not in the mood.
It's not a game.
It's complex. It's a spirit. I see him.
Okay. Well, however you figured it out, there is an island over there, and it has trees on it. Spring,
Yes,
you are good with measuring.
I am.
Take the dinghy. Take as many with you as you need. Cut down a tree that is at least 30 feet high. Clean it. Get all the bark and branches off. Bring it back.
Scythe, you're strong. You want
Yes.
to come with me?
I'm coming.
I'm
with
strong.
too.
Thanks, Arya. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Not to
Anything
help
you-
cut anything, to be clear. Arya's not going to help cut.
Yeah, she wants to protect everyone. That makes total sense.
The rest of you,
See what I mean?
we need to get this cleaned up. We need to break the mount here of where the mast is still stuck.
Alright. We can do that.
I hope so. It's a two-man job. And,
How about a man and a dragon?
okay, I get it.
That seems to be his solution to everything.
Yeah, it is.
Right, okay. Well, can you, as a dragon, hold the other end of this? And from the toolbox, he, like, lifts up a saw.
All right, I'll be myself. That's fine.
Good.
I get it. No fun, but all right.
All right, so in this immediate moment, Captain Naga is delegating two of the party members to basically cut where the mast was broken off. And he first looks at Aaron, and Aaron he looks at you. Are you visibly depressed right now?
Yeah. Apathetic. Yeah. I mean, like, he's there. He's there.
Okay.
If he told him to do something, he would do it.
Sure. He then looks at Renata, and Renata, are you like, you're okay?
She's serene's not the right word. Calm,
Okay.
collected.
He looks at Nines, and then back to you two, and he says, okay, one of you two help him cut this square. I need to sort out the anchor.
Yep. I got it.
You are handled the like the big saw, and it's all flop. Almost.
Sorry, I'm not a professional.
Me neither.
Who's up?
Yes,
Who
you are.
I got it? Aaron, hello? Are you helping me saw this thing?
Sure.
All right, come on, buddy. Let's go.
I needed a dexterity check at advantage from both of you.
Oh,
Good thing I didn't help.
What, Dex?
Dex, yes, at advantage. Meanwhile, Spring, Ari, and Scythe are going to the island. Okay. The DC is 10. I'm sure you can do that. I'm sure you got it.
Yeah, I forgot to roll with advantage.
Okay. It's slow. It requires more patience than anything else. And the broken mast is still draped over the bow of the ship. And where it is cracked, you get the saw like right underneath the splinters, and you begin to cut. It's gonna be a while. Meanwhile, the rowboat, you guys are sailing out. Let me go ahead and...
Row your boat.
That's right.
Okay, so who is going exactly?
Forget Spring, Arya, and Scythe.
Okay, hold on.
What are you doing?
What?
Talking to the cat.
Of course. Should have known. Okay, so Spring, Arya, Scythe. Let me go ahead and bring you to the ocean. Why is this here? Get out of here. Okay. As you guys are sailing, are any of you proficient in vehicles of water?
Isn't
No,
Scythe working on that?
I was, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Give me... How long does it take to become proficient through my
Talk
thing?
about
Hold on.
Sailor.
Yeah.
You can.
mean-
You can do that. You can
Yeah.
use that feature right now.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm-
god, does this ghost possess you or something? That's cool.
Whenever you finish a short or long rest. It's technically a short rest as we're in the thing.
It's technically you finished a long rest, but yeah, you can do that.
A ghostly presence shares its knowledge with you. I gain proficiency in whatever I want.
Okay.
So I'm losing proficiency in animal handling and gaining proficiency in that.
Okay, so roll me an intelligence check plus proficiency. As Raleigh, literally like in the ship with you, he's just like, "Oh, you wanna pull the oars on the opposite side, which way you wanna go? And if you want to get to that little
Do I have
island, you know,
proficiency.
your proficiency bonus, which in this case is +3. So int +3, so a +6 to your roll. Okay, so 11. Good enough. DC was 10. The waters are calm and smooth. And as you use the rowboat, you sail out away from the Water Witch, which is stuck exactly where it is. And sure enough, you see, after maybe like 15 minutes of rowing, ahead of you, an island. You may have to zoom out to see it.
There it is.
There it is. As you're approaching, Spring, Scythe, and Arya, the three of you, please give me perception checks.
Nat 20 for a 22.
Okay. Spring, you see, well, Spring and Arya, you both see, on the ship, excuse me, on the island, yes, the thing in front of you, you happen to see an individual, a fairly short-looking humanoid, looking like a mess, like he's basically been on this island for a while, has picked up a board that is smoking, and he's waving it back and forth, trying to flag you. It's hard to see, but you see it.
There's someone there.
Did I not tell you? Arya like blushes as she calls out. She'll like call out, "Hey, Rollins sent to us."
Okay. Hold on. You hear, "Who? Great. I don't know who that is, but I'm really glad. Do you have any water?"
Yes.
As you're approaching, you see, like, the guy, like, drops the board and looks incredibly relieved, even from here. Probably saying, like, speaking to himself.
Yeah.
And then he shouts out, "Oh, thank you. I don't have a lot, but I'll give you whatever I have." And you see there is well, as you row closer, a kind of dark-skinned, dark-haired man, looks like an elf. He looks pretty gaunt. Looks like he's been here a while. But he looks not tired, just like starving. And as you row up, he basically is like very eagerly like trying to help you get onto shore. Thank the nine. I'm Caldo. How did you find me? I'll stop asking questions before I get ahead of myself. But please, water, if you have it.
Yeah, Scythe will pull out her water skin.
Oh, he's
just hand it
cute.
off.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give him some water. At first, it's clear he like has to resist the urge to just chug it. He slowly takes a sip and he just closes his eyes. Oh,
Yeah, that's the way. You don't want to make yourself sick.
You're right. Thank you. Like I said, I don't have a lot. You can have whatever you like. How did you know I was out here?
The Scythe will look at Arya.
Arya will look aside. Okay, we're looking at each other now. No, I'm just kidding.
Scythe just kind of shrugs.
I've been making smoke signals for the last few months, and no one ever saw anything. No one ever came. I gave up. I figured I was just gonna die out here.
Do you want to come back with us? Our ship is broken right now. We came to get a tree.
Oh, I can help. No problem. Yes, I'd love to go with you. Anything better than being stuck on this rock.
Do any of these trees look like they're 30 foot high?
There's one that looks like it's probably big enough. This island's pretty sparse. It's not very big. You imagine this guy is basically out of food, and his prospects of the future are pretty grim. But he is looking past you, and he says, "Oh, that ship out there, it doesn't have sails."
There was an accident.
Oh, no trouble. I can help you. I should properly. I'm Caldo Therenzia. I was midshipman, aboard the Black Guild. I was a carpenter. I can help. Just feed me and give me some water, and I'll be happy to assist any way I can.
Scythe is gonna start digging around in her pack, and she's gonna find a ration, and she's also going to find a kind of ancient but still potentially edible boiled sweet, and she's going to hand these to him.
Oh.
Like it's just like a travel ration, but like also just
He looks like he's about to cry. Like,
her candy store.
yeah, he absolutely takes it, and he just says, "Oh, you're kind souls. Thank you so much." And he just begins chewing on the trail ration. Basically, it's like hardtack.
So let him eat, and then I guess we can approach this tree. Spring, do you have something you want me to cut this with, or should we help? I don't know what I'm doing. I know how trees work.
I think I still have carpenter's tools that I made from I made my car. I remember I spent a long time ago.
Yeah, you would still have
I
them.
do remember that.
Yeah, so I don't have proficiency in them. I have no idea how far along my proficiency is getting, but Spring will have carpenter's tools.
What is your tracker at? What numbers have you added up to it?
You did not give me any numbers. You just kind of said you're building proficiency whether you like it or not one time, because she keeps using them. So I don't know.
I think we haven't actually had a downtime since then to do a roll.
Yeah.
Like essentially
think
what
you're
keeps
right.
happening is she keeps having to use them without proficiency. And
That's
so
right. Okay.
that's so I don't know what the tracker. There is no tracker. I'm not doing it on purpose. She just keeps having to use them.
Understood. Okay. It means that you've been using them you're not practicing with them. You're being forced to use them,
Right.
which means that you're not getting a roll to improve. You're just getting a flat amount. And I believe that was for the rudder and
Yeah,
a
the
hull
rudder-
repair.
A hull repair. There was one other. She did it during a skill challenge too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd be at 15.
Okay.
Because you get 5 for each forced use.
Okay.
But we do have this carpenter right here. I mean, he is busy eating hardtack, but like,
Yeah.
he
I mean,
doesn't-
like, yeah. I will happily help him with it, but if he's got enough strength to help us.
Okay, so you look at the situation here. It's clear what he has plenty of is tools. There is a boat. It looks like a lifeboat that is broken. It's missing a lot of parts. A lot of the boards and like furniture on the inside of the lifeboat have been taken out and dismantled. There's like a couple crates that are empty. It looks like basically the story you're getting from this guy's perspective is he had to abandon a boat or a ship, and he's been surviving on this island since, and this is the only place he's been. There's a lot of bird shit on this island and not much else.
Oh.
It's pretty abysmal. However, as he's eating the trail rations, he is like pointing out that he has tools that are in remarkably good condition, and a lot of coconut shells that have been like completely hollowed out. If you give him a few minutes, he will basically eat and then assist in the cutting of a tree. Okay, so Spring, roll me basically an intelligence check.
Okay. That's terrible. 7.
A 7. Oh, you have advantage. I'm sorry. He's helping
Oh, I have
you.
advantage. Great. Better. 15.
Okay. This guy is a little withered away from starvation and malnutrition, but it's clear he knows what he's doing. Working together, he shows you how to cut a bite out of the tree so that it falls in a direction that is not on your boat. And it's short work with the assistance of someone who's clearly skilled with the tools. So, Scythe, roll me in athletics at advantage.
Okay.
Arya, you see plenty of spirits on this island.
Hey.
A natural 20.
26. I am mighty.
While he's like chewing on the hardtack, he like watches as you're doing this and he says, "It's much easier when you have people to help you."
Many things are.
Did one of you have a vision or something? I've been praying every night. And I know Nier is pretty careful about who it is he grants guidance to, but I can't think of another way you might have found your way out here.
Randomness and luck, I guess.
Hey, if it's just a coincidence, that's fine. Just please don't leave me behind.
How many spirits are on the island?
Lots. Like,
Oh, shit.
more than a dozen.
You guys are like is like looking all around the island like a crazy lady.
Yeah. It seems
Rhea's,
like
stumbled onto a party after like.
yeah, there's a bunch. It's kind of it's almost a little morbid and eerie, but then, you know, you consider they're
Arya's
getting
gonna
sucked
whisper
out to
to-
sea.
Arya's gonna whisper to Rollins, like, do you know these guys? Are they
Oh, sure.
your shipmates?
No, they've all. Some of them are here for quite a while. Some, a couple landed a couple years ago. We all just kind of stay here because It's there's something out there in the sea that pulls you, makes you go under, and well, a few decided to see if they could get out farther, and they're gone. I don't know if they got anywhere.
Yeah, were they dragged down?
Aye,
I've seen that too.
it's real scary. It's not so bad if you float out, a couple miles away from the island, but once you get any farther, you just can't resist anymore. It pulls you right down.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I didn't know them. I mean, I knew them, but I didn't know them. They were just very upset about being out here.
I imagine that.
Honestly, it was a
You've
bit...
been here long enough.
Oh, yeah. You see that fellow over there? He calls himself Fultry. He's been out here since... Well, he claims since before the big old quiet, is what he calls it. He speaks very weird.
That would
Before
be really
the
old.
quiet?
Aye. Before the silence.
Would Arya recognize the silence? Like, is that...
Okay, so the silence is
Okay.
what everyone
Sorry.
calls
I don't...
when the gods were gone for 3,000 years or so.
Okay.
That would be really fucking old.
Yes. So if this guy is here since before the silence, he's over 3,000 years old. For sure.
Would that be before the weft? Would we know that? Do we know that?
You don't know.
Spring, do you know that?
You guys did a lot of research. The weft and the stuff with Ader and all that could have been before the silence, maybe over 4,000, maybe 5,000. You're not sure. It's old. Old as hell.
Okay.
As they're having this
So we've got-
conversation, there's like the cracking sound of the tree being cut. Scythe, what do you say?
Yeah, so we were supposed to.
We are
Sorry.
supposed to...
Be stripping the tree, right? Is that a survival role or is that more carpentry stuff?
It's more carpentry. All of this is going to be carpentry.
Okay. And I'm not helpful then. I'm just here to carry things.
Mm-hmm. Arya, do you have any questions?
She's gonna maybe go try to talk to the guy that's super old, but I don't know if she's gonna understand him.
You can certainly try.
What was his name again? What did
Faltry is what Raleigh called him.
Poultry? She's gonna go walking across the island on her own to Faltry and hi there, hello.
The spirit, who is like kind of adrift looking out over the water, turns, and you see it's like a male. It doesn't look like a human. It also doesn't really look like an elf. And what strikes you as odd is his eyes are like lizard-like. And as he looks at you, he narrows his eyes. "You're not prepared to go to stay."
No. Yes.
"No, Rusty, Rusty Morrison."
No.
He tilts his head. "What language do you speak?"
Hold on.
This motherfucker speaking Gaelic over here.
Why can I never? find things when I want to find it on my sheet.
Your languages
Traits.
are Common, Elvish, Primordial, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
Thank you.
It's on the front page of your character sheet in the lower right corner below weapons.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Sorry. Common sign language. Oh, I speak sign language. Yeah.
Okay. Do you try speaking to him in a different language other than Common? You don't recognize the language he spoke to you. You'd have no idea what that is.
She tries Thieves' Cant.
Okay. What do you say in Thieves' Cant?
Do you understand me?
There's a moment where he seems surprised. And in Thieves' Cant, he basically replies, "Oh, aye, sure I do."
Oh, hi. And then she tries to like, do you know about? And she thinks for a while on how to say Aterian in Thieves' Cant because I don't think it's something that you could say in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, Thieves' Cant's more about like code words and stuff. Like it's
Yeah. So then she just ends up saying, the souls that get trapped.
hold on. He seems to consider your question. Beware the dreamer.
The dreamer.
Which is what you get in
I think
Thieves'
we've
Cant.
heard that before.
That's what you get from him.
Okay, thank you. She'll say in Thieves' Cant. Thank you. And then she'll walk away because she realizes she can't really ask a lot in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, that's really not what it's for.
Yeah.
Okay. While that happens, I'm going to need another intelligence check at advantage from Spring.
Oh no, natural 1.
It's at advantage.
Oh wait, hang on. It's at advantage. That's right. Sorry,
It's okay.
my rolls keep being shit. And that's a 5 for a 10. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. It's a pretty rough job. But you do cut the branches, leaves, and bark away from this fallen palm tree. Now, a palm tree is not a perfect material for a mast, but it is certainly better than a broken one. And as that's done, Caldo, creates a couple quick drift holes in the sides of the log, which it is now just a log. Have you got any rope?
Did we bring rope with us?
I've got some in my inventory, so I'm going to assume yes.
If you have it in your inventory, then you have rope.
It's just 50 feet.
That'll do. Caldo, ties it off and connects the other end of the rope to your rowboat. All right.
Okay, cool.
It'll, it's a log. It'll float. Let me just... And he looks at his campsite. Well,
Gather your things.
I don't really have anything worth taking. It's all... Well, the tools. I'll grab the tools. And he goes and he collects his carpenter's tools. And then he looks at the rest of it, and he looks at the island. This godforsaken bit of sand has kept me alive for months, and pretty sure I was going to die out here.
Well, you would have been in good company if you did.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that means. Anyway, and he collects the carpenter's tools up under his arm, and he just walks towards your rowboat, and he says, "All right, You said I could come with you, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And he climbs onto the boat.
I should warn you that we have been lucky in some respects. You're not the first straggler we found out here, but in others, we haven't been so lucky.
Oh, you've been more lucky than me. I'll say that. Until, just now. Whatever the problem is, it's better than dying on an island.
Good point.
Let's get back to the ship. Introduce you to the captain.
It'll be good to be back on a boat again. And as you shove off from this tiny little shithole of an island, that is where we will call tonight's session. All right. And as we come to the end of the session, I want to thank you all for playing with me tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. Before we go any farther, we must award players a point of inspiration for doing something that we liked. And so we're going to start at the top, alphabetically, with Class. Class, who did something that you liked?
Gosh, there were so many good moments. I want to honorable mention Arya's infatuation with dragons. That's funny. But I want to give it to Spring, just for sticking to the pissed off at Aaron stuff, and just the backhand was pretty shocking. And props.
Okay. Meg.
I was gonna give it to Rise because I thought it was really funny that he's like, "Look, man, I'm new here. I just got here. Come on." He's trying to connect with Spring, and it was just not the time. But it was fun to see him try to do that.
You mean Class?
You mean me?
Oh, Class. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Class, not Rise.
All
Class.
good.
No longer rise, but descend.
Yep. To Class. Pen.
Well, hi. I want to give it to Rise for his very poignant breakdown. It was sad.
Bad things.
It was sad. No, I'm sad.
It was indeed sad. Why you gotta make us sad, Rise? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, Rise.
I mean, if it makes
My
you feel any better,
emotions.
I had to get really sad to do it.
That doesn't.
That doesn't make
No.
me feel
Why would that make me feel better?
No.
The only way I could do it, I have
No,
to
I
have
really
the actual
wanna,
emotion.
yeah, I really want to RP with you now, but I'm on this rowboat.
Okay. Emily.
Honorable mention to Sal because the talking to was good and important. But I'm also giving it to Rise because it's really fucking hard to do that, and I am sorry that like Spring was kind of the straw that broke his back, but the back breaking, it was really dramatic and terrible and awful to watch, and you're doing a great job.
You hurt all of us, Rise. Good job.
Always knew my trauma would come in handy.
Last but not least. Did I already go to Rise?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, Rise, not last but not
His turn.
least. Not last but least. Oops, never mind. You know what I meant.
He's not, but last least.
Wow.
Thanks. I mean, there were a lot of poignant moments, but I can't help. The inner troll in me cannot help but give it to Spring for the literal fucking savagery of all of her comments. Whoa, man, they were a couple of them. Just
My favorite one was at least Scythe can defend herself.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, that when I was like head down, like thinking of something else, and I was just like, Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so deep. But no, it was like it was well played, and I have to say, I mean, I know it's bringing in like a DM, but like I have to say, it's solid playing. And I know as much as like, yeah, I brought in emotion. I know you're not fully comfortable with this. You've apologized to me every session you're mean to me. So,
Listen, it's hard for me to be mean. It's really hard for me to be mean. I'm doing my very fucking best.
You're doing great.
And,
You're doing
and
great.
so, to honor that discomfort, I've got to give it to you.
Okay. And now, last but not least, Sal.
You know, it's really hard because there's two of you I really want to give it to, and I can't give it to both of you.
Give it to me.
Because I wanted. I can't give it to you
No,
either.
you can't give it to me. Okay.
So honorable mention to Renata for that piece of backstory, and also for the RP that we had in that conversation. You had mentioned to me that she might be thinking of having a conversation like that, and I genuinely didn't know how it was going to go, but so that was super interesting. But I want to give it to Arya for being so spooky and just confusing the hell out of this NPC at the end, and just like finding the ghosts, the spirits, and finding the land. And also though for pointing out that Scythe was in fact the dumb one who should have gotten backhanded, because she is the one who's making the same mistake over and over again. I think Aaron is actually making slightly different mistakes.
Hooray!
Interesting
New mistakes.
He's making new mistakes, whereas Scythe is literally doing the same dumb shit because she's like,
They're in the water.
I
I've
have
got to
one
help.
solution.
They're in the water. I've got to help. They're in the water.
Yeah,
I've got
that's
to help.
exactly the same. Like, this time she tried to like tie herself off and failed completely, so it was like a slight. At least he didn't immediately jump into the water. Like, anyway, so Arya's my vote, but honorable mention to Renata because I really liked this her very sad story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Was very sad.
Thanks.
So, with that, Emily, Rise, you both have earned the player's vote for inspiration.
Emmelize.
You each get a point. Well done. And that is the end of the session. Thank you for playing with me. I hope you had a good time. To those of you who are at home or at work watching, did you just dab at my table?
Ejected.
You son of a bitch!
Immediately.
Anyway.
Oh, bye.
That's what you get.
Thank you all for playing. To those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Pen, hi Sleepy, hi Class, hi everybody else. We love you all, and I wish you a good night.